Right, guys, welcome to tonight's live stream between the Springboks A against the Lions. So it should be quite interesting to see how this comes to play out today. And I love the way Flash scores given the Springboks as today. South Africa B, they are classing this well-packed World Cup packed Springbok side for today's game. And really looking forward to see how South Africa will fare against the British and Irish Lions, who have dominated most of the tour so far. So it's about time that we really get some proper rugby in and show this British and Irish Lions what we're made of. Wedge Tiger says, we are ready. And Johannes Spain, hier kom die AA Bokke. And Rugby 24 says, hello, Guru, you doing good? What's your prediction here? So I'm thinking South Africa A by 10 points today. It should be one of those games. If we can fire early on and prevent the Lions from scoring early, as we have seen them done on numerous occasions so far on this tour. So if we can keep them low in the first 20 minutes, we are going to be in for a good shot today. Tristan Erasmus says, not going to lie, a bit nervous today. And then James Brunkier says, come on, boys. Manny Artemis says, hello. How's it going, Manny? And then Alexander Weideman says, wash hand, whoop, whoop, go Bokke. Right. So for those of you who haven't seen the lineups for today's game, we're going to quickly go through that. And here it is. So at number 15, we've got Willie Leroux for South Africa. That is a starting Springbok. Come on, let's not back away from that. Then Cheslin Colby, starter, obviously. Lukanya probably starter. Damian Dialendi, starter. Sabuna Nkosi, obviously, in the place of Makazolo Mapimpi today. They are taking precaution with Mapimpi at this stage. So that's probably why he's not starting this one. Then Mornay Steyn gets a chance at fly half, resting Handré Pollard a little bit more, just to see how Mornay Steyn can fare with this whole new backline. This will actually be his first game with the combination of Cheslin Colby, Lukanya Damian Dialendi, and so on. And then Faf de Klerk at scrum half. It's been a while since we've seen him play. I've seen him a couple of times play for Sales Sharks. So, yeah, expecting a big one from him against Conor Murray today. And then having a look at the forwards, Jasper Wiese, Pieter Stef de Tooy, Marco van Staden, Franco Mostert, Eben Etzebeth, Trevor Nyakane, Joseph Ndweba, and Steven Kitsoff. Then, so you guys will notice that Jasper Wiese, as well as Joseph Ndweba, is probably the guys that will not start the opening test match. So this is a great chance for them to put up their hand and show Jacques Nienaber what they are made of. And obviously Marco van Staden in this side to neutralize the Lions at the breakdown, steal a couple of balls, win a couple of penalties, and just go with that. And then Eben Etzebeth obviously there to soften up the likes of that big forwards from the Lions. Let's quickly go and go through the comments again. Barry Green says, I know everyone is feeling that 2 Sharks games and Lions when they all visit British and Irish gave us much confidence. Well, I think it's a whole different ball game when you get to these sort of games. I mean, if you look at the past of the SAA side versus the Lions, the score lines haven't been that great or haven't been that big. And now, especially that we're picking such a strong South Africa B side, as Flash Score is showing here for us, it's going to be really interesting to see if this Lions side will be able to match up today. They've made a couple of changes as well, and we will be going through that real shortly. But let's go through a few more comments. Then Rugby 24 asking, where is Handré Pollard? I do think that he is being rested at this stage. We don't want to give away too much at this stage. There is obviously talks of another game on Saturday. Whether it will be against the Lions or a Bulls side, we'll have to wait and see. But I do believe that he will be playing on the weekend then. Funny Video says, Lions fan here, I think it will be close, but I think you guys might just edge us. Lions don't have our best team out yet. May the best team win. Absolutely. The Lions haven't picked their strongest side, but they have made a couple of changes. So it's going to be interesting to see which way it's going to go. Johannes Payne says, Bokke by plus minus 30 points today to win. And that is quite a big scoreline. Gary Bevins says, how's it going, mate? It's going really well, Gary. LB the Supper says, game time. This time I'll be watching along. Great stuff, LB. And I'm really honored that you're picking my commentary for this one. Then Rugby 24 says, so what do you think about Khaleesi as a player? I think he's overrated. So a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on Siya Khaleesi. He's not playing today. So it would have been good to see him play again, especially after that really good game he had against Georgia, where he probably were our best forward at the breakdown and all. But I know the country is split on him, 50-50, I think, maybe. But, yeah, well, it's one of those things. We have to back him, Jock Nienaber and Rassie backing him, obviously. So who are we not to do the same? Then Rosalind Blau says, go Bokke. Barry Green says, yes, go Bokke. And then LB the Suffer says, Khaleesi is a beast at the ruck. People don't see what he does for us, which I agree completely. A lot of people don't see actually what he does for the team. Then Daniel Applegate says, hi, how's it going, Daniel? So let's quickly go through these lineup of the British and Irish Lions. Like I say, a couple of changes been made. Anthony Watson at fullback, Louis Rees-Zammit, Chris Harris, Bundiaki. Then Liam Williams comes in the place of Josh Adams, which is a pretty big call. I don't know whether Josh Adams might be on the bench. I haven't seen the bench, but he was supposed to start this one. And Owen Farrell at fly half coming in the place of Dan Bigger, another big one on defense probably. And hopefully we can neutralize him and let him make some mistakes down the line, because he hasn't been in the greatest form. Conor Murray as captain at 9, and he'll be looking for a strong one, especially now with Alwyn Jones coming back. He might not be the starting scrum half after Alwyn is back in the side as well. Then the forwards, Felipe Faletau, Tom Curry, Josh Navidia, Ian Henderson, Maro Itoje, Carl Sinclair, Ken Owens, and Wyn Jones. We all know what a great player Faletau is. We know what a great player Navidi is. Tom Curry will be there to try and neutralize Marco van Staden today. Maro Itoje will be there to try and soften up Eben Etzebeth, even if that is possible. I don't think so, but we'll have to wait and see. And then Carl Sinclair, we all know what a difference he made when he went off in that World Cup final. The English scrum just went to pieces on the day. So hopefully he can stabilize that Lions back as well. Then Alexander Weideman says, this is probably the strongest SAA team ever for South Africa. I think Jasper and Marco going to have a great game. And I do agree. I think they're going to have an absolutely fantastic game. It's an opportunity for Jasper Visser to show what he can do. Obviously, hoping for Dwayne Vermeulen to return, but it's becoming a little bit more clear that he won't be playing in that opening 2 tests. So he's probably going to be back for that last test as far as the news headlines go. Then Gary Bevan says, B4-0 to the Lions. Well, big call there from a Lions fan. Gary, I know you're a big Lions supporter, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. LB the Supper says Rees-Zammit will be found out in defense in this game. Don't give him space, however, LB. I do believe if this guy gets enough space, he's got plenty of gas to burn as well. Let's hope Philly is up for the challenge today under that high ball, because I'm sure that they will be giving a massive go for this one. Rosalind Blau says, Guru, how do I join? So, yeah, I do have a new feature on my channel, guys. You can now become a member of the Rugby Guru family. There are free options. The one I think is like 20 Rand, which is equals to £1. Then the next level is 80 Rand. And then the next one is a little bit higher, 300 and something. So go and check that out as well. There's different kind of perks as well involved in that, benefits for you guys as well. Then Dion Koopman says, come on, boys. Rugby 24 says Tom Curry is a beast. He is. But I think Marco van Staden and Peter Steptoe will do really well to keep them intact today. I don't think he's going to have his way at all. Then Smitty Toilet says, LB de Suffer, Hubert is the greatest fullback. Absolutely. Andre Hubert, for me, was a really good fullback for South Africa. And although Verli has done well, he hasn't stepped into that same kind of aura as Andre Hubert and Percy Montgomery has done in the past. Nepal Guide says, has Scott far too many English for my liking, but I feel Lions will have too much for the junior Bokke. Well, it's not a junior Bokke side, Nepal. It's a very strong, almost Springbok side playing today. So, yeah, looking forward to that clash. Funny Video says Tom Curry isn't as good as Hamish Watson, who will probably play in the test, in my opinion. So I said this a couple of times before now, and I'm going to say it again. I think Hamish Watson is having the same kind of effect for the Lions as Heinrich Rousseau did way back in 2009 for the Springbok side. So I do think that Tom Curry is a good player, but I think Hamish Watson is in the form of his life. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Smitty Toilet says, Joe Guru haven't woken up this early in a while. Yeah, so it's quite early in New Zealand and Australia, I think, at the moment. Then Etienne Pansel, can you show the whole game? Unfortunately, Etienne, I can only do the commentary. I'm not allowed to show any game footage as I will get banned. So unfortunately, won't be showing any game footage. Then Kaywood Publishing says, let's go listening from the west coast of Canada. So welcome, Kaywood Publishing, for joining in as well. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Smitty Toilet says, I'll go for the Springboks to take it. Ruan, why don't you show the gameplay as well? I can't. I will get banned if I show any game footage. Then Akora Gamer, he might get banned. Yeah, that's obviously. I'll be the suffer. Why he's telling me about the Rolls Royce? I don't know. I'll be the suffer. But there was a big debate about the spring or the best fullback in the world the other day on one of the chats as well. So yeah, that's why. Then Smitty Toilet says, humble young man, just don't compare him to the greats, says LOL. And then Watson definitely starting. Yeah, Hamish Watson, I'm sure, will be starting for the British and Irish Lions in a couple of weeks' times. Then Smitty Toilet says, so you didn't say you bear the greatest fullback? It's up, mate. Right, Smitty Toilet says 35-21 Springboks, I reckon. And while we're at it, guys, I do have a poll going on my channel at the moment. We've had around, 117 votes so far, saying South Africa A with 80% are going to win this one. So, yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see who's going to walk away with this one. Let's hope the South African A side don't disappoint today, because a lot of expectations. This is as close as you will get to a Springbok side. So definitely. Rugby 24 says Springboks were 15 plus, and then Alexander Chuba bring back good memories in Henry Honeyball, the Lem, he was called, and he really cut through the defenses, and his tackling was absolutely fantastic. Right, Tristan Erasmus says, do you think the Lions will be after blood after the World Cup? So guessing with all the England players in this lineup, and you've got to go through it again, Anthony Watson, Owen Farrell only there in the back line. I mean, Owen Farrell already is reason enough for him, because I know he was the one that Cheslin Colby really outsprinted on the outside. So that clip being replayed all over and all over again would give Owen Farrell a little bit of nightmares. And the likes of Tom Curry, Maro Itoje, Carl Stinkler. So not too many English in this starting lineup, though. But while we're at it, let's go and have a look at the benches for today. So we've got Malcolm Marx, Koenie Oosthuizen, Vincent Koch, Nicolaas Janssen van Rensburg, Reinhard Alkstad, Herschel Jantjies, Jesse Creel, Damian Willemse. So I don't know if we're going to be able to use 24 and 25, but Kwagga Smith and Elton Jantjies has been named there as number 24 and number 25. Then on the bench for the Lions, we've got Luke Cowan-Dickey, Marco Vunipola, Zander Ferguson, Adam Beard, Tat Byrne, Sam Simmons, Gareth Davis, and Elliot Daly. So plenty of Englishmen there. Elliot Daly, Sam Simmons, well, which haven't played a test match yet, and then Marco Vunipola and Luke Cowan-Dickey. So I guess the revenge will be there, but I don't think it will have as much as an impact as it should have. Then Tosmeri Toilet says, do you reckon Terry Wright was an underrated wing? I reckon he's one of the greatest All Blacks wingers. So I'm not sure who Terry Wright is, Smitty. I don't think it's one of those areas where I can really stipulate. Then Roslyn asking, please don't ask money. So the channel stays free, Roslyn. It is up to you if you want to join as a member of the channel. You can still subscribe to the channel. You will still get all the live commentaries. You'll still get rugby gaming videos. So you don't have to join the membership. That is only if you really want to. But you will still get a lot of content free on my channel. All the stuff that you get now, you will still get. And those ones who join the membership will get extra. But I promise I will not be taking away any of this live commentary at all. Smitty Toilet says, on the likes of Lomo, Cohen, and Wilson. Sia Bonga says, isn't this game cancelled? No, it's not. Barry Green, what do you think of Mornay staying at Flav? So I've said it a couple of times in the past, Barry. I'm not a big fan of Mornay Steyn. I was, don't get me wrong. There was a time when he was an absolutely brilliant fly-off, but I guess in his last couple of years, the last time he played for the Springboks, we got hammered. So there is critics that say he stands too deep. He doesn't give away his backline quick enough. He tends to kick too much. We'll have to wait and see how this one goes, because him at fly-off, he's got a whole new confidence level in him, and I'm sure he will have a cracker of a game. Nakara Gamer, what's the difference between South Africa A and a regular box? So at the start of it all, Nakara Gamer, I don't think we were expecting to see so many World Cup winning Springboks and current Springboks. We would have thought maybe some of the fringe players would get to play in this one, but it's turned out to be a lot different, and we're almost going full strength. So, yeah, and it also doesn't get test match caps as well. Right, Kaywood Publishing says, nothing today, Boks need game time, usually a chance for new players to get game time. Rugby 24, on what channel will the game be? Guru said it is on 211 on DSTV, Rugby 24. And then George Lima says, would have loved to see Penke, Fassi, and Similani in the squad. So I guess that would have been the lineup had it not been the shortage of game time from these players. So I'm sure Fassi, Penke, and the likes of Similani would have had a go if it wasn't the lack of game time. So that is the difference here today. Smitty Toilet says a few wingers to add on: Stu Wilson, Brian Williams, Joe Rokotoko, a few all great time wingers, definitely. Then Rugby Itch says, come on, South Africa, another rugby YouTuber from New Zealand. Go and check out his channel as well, guys. He does a lot of previews and reviews of rugby games as well. Then LB the Suffer says, standing deeper is fine against a rush defense that the Lions have. That could work, and I guess that's one of the reasons why Mornay Steyn will be playing at fly-off today. So it does work against the Lions, maybe not against the All Blacks. It depends on who your opposition really is, LB. So I think for today, he is suited brilliantly, because I do believe that we will go with that box kick over the top, chip and chase, up and unders. We are going to play a kicking game regardless, definitely. Then the Carter Gamer says, Steyn is all time to put him in the green pastures. I think it's just he's been rewarded with some great form as of late, Nakora, and I don't think Elton Yankees have performed that well to warrant his place in the side at the moment. So between Andre Pollard and Mornay Steyn at the moment, I guess that is the two informed fly-offs in South Africa. Nepal Guide says, two horrible fly-offs in this game. Neither will play in the test. So Owen Farrell will probably switch to inside center. I do believe that he will be starting along with Robbie Henshaw in those test matches. Then Barry Green says 57-15 over New Zealand when he was fly-off. Is that what you mean? Yes, Barry. So that was the last time we got an absolute hiding from the All Blacks. So, yeah, that is unfortunately the memories that we've got of Mornay Steyn at the moment. But hopefully he will step up today along with Faf de Klerk and really give this Lions a big test today. We are going to play the kicking game. I'm very sure that we won't move away from the type of rugby that we have been playing. So yeah, for that reason, I think he is a decent flyer for today's game. Superstar Legend is Rugby Chance 4 also glitchy for you. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't done it on PS4 at all, and PC has been okay. Smitty says should start chipping it when teams decide to rush up on the fence, aka predominantly all teams. And Nepal Guide says I really struggle to support any team with Owen Farrell. Now, I think Owen Farrell is the most hated player in World Rugby at the moment. I don't know if for those of you who also agree with me on this one, you can send out a remark just to say Owen Farrell, whatever you guys' opinion is on him. Then Bonga Nkosi says, let's go Boka, let's teach these clowns a lesson. And then Alexander, I agree, Owen is not one of my favorites. Superstar Legend says, go Boka. And Barry Green, what was wrong of his performance? Was he not playing good there? We were just completely outplayed on the day. I don't think he wasn't our first choice fly-off on the day. There was a couple of injuries. I know the likes of Andre Pollard wasn't available for that game. I think Elton Yankees was out. Simone Stein with a guy who got going in that one. Marcel Salier says, good evening, Mr. Guru. How are you doing today? Are you ready for the Boks to smash the Lions? And Rosalind Blau, I'm so scared to give my card number. Yeah, so Rosalind, I'm not sure 100% how it works. I only activated it today. I'm sure that there should be no problem with YouTube services. A lot of people do it, and I haven't heard any complaints from him. So, yeah, it's still all your choice whether you want to do it or not. Barry says that contributed to the defeat, and Johannes Payne Owen is a no-no. Soul Restoration, I thought I was the only one who doesn't like him. And then Superstar Legend, what do you think about the Sharks? So, as you guys all know, I'm a big Shark supporter. I don't know. I think what's wrong with the Sharks at the moment is that we're not buying the right players, and we need to get a new coach as well. Nothing against Sean Everett, don't get me wrong. I just don't think he's the right man to be leading the Sharks in that regard. And I do believe we've got one of the most underrated coaches in South Africa at the moment in Jimmy Stonehouse, who's the coach of the Pumas. And I think he would do a fantastic job there as well. LB the Suffer says, Boks got smashed by the All Blacks because we didn't know which game plan we wanted to play. A team with no direction goes nowhere, no Stains' fault. Yeah, we have to agree on that as well. It was a time when we had a very soft coach in Alistair Coetzee, and thank goodness we're over that, and we got Rassie who saved us, and hopefully Jacques Nienaber can do the same for us in the same way that Rassie has done it for South Africa. Let's quickly go and have a look at the benches again. Or no, let's go through the lineup because we are not so far away from starting this test match. So for South Africa, Willie Leroux, Cheslin Colby, Lukanya Damien Dialendi, Saboon Nkosi, Morne Steyn, and Faf de Klerk. Then in the forwards, we've got Jasper Wiese, Pieter Stef de Tooy, Marco van Staden, Franco Mostert, Eben Etzebeth, Trevor Nyakani, Joseph Ndweba, and Stephen Kitsoff. Then for the Lions, we've got Anthony Watson, Louis Rees-Zammit, Chris Harris, Bundi Yaki, and Liam Williams, Owen Farrell, and Connor Murray. Then on the forwards for the Lions, Talupi, Falatau, Tom Curry, Josh Navidi, Ian Henderson, Maro Itoje, Carl Sinkler, Ken Owens, and Wyn Jones. Then on the bench, we've got Malcolm Marx, Koenie Oosthuizen, Vincent Koch, Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg, Reinhard Elkstad, Herschel Yankees, Jesse Creel, Damien Willems. Like I said, I don't know if 24 and 25 will play, but Kwagga Smith and Elton Yankees was named there. Then for the Lions, we've got Luke Cowan, Dicky, Marco Vunipolo, Zander Ferguson, Adam Beard at Byrne, Sam Simmons, Gareth Davis, and Elliot Daly. What do you guys think of these two lineups, and who do you guys think is going to win this one? Because at the poll at the moment, we do have around 170 votes, 84% South Africa A will win, where only 16% are backing the British and Irish Lions today. So, yeah, give me your thoughts, what you guys think is going to be the score today and who's going to win, and possibly by how many points as well. Then superstar legend, who do you think is going to win? I've got the Springboks. Springboks in brackets, South Africa B or South Africa A, whatever you want to call them, as a 10-point victory today. I do believe if we get to fire, we will do really well, and we should win this one. Soul Restoration says, I fully agree with you. Both the Sharks and Stormers need coaches, new coaches. And then Storm Swart, thanks for the excellent commentary. No problem, Storm Swart. I really appreciate the support as well, and I really love doing this. So as long as you guys love it, I love it as well. Then Grizel Hendrik says, Morne Sain sal sink. Let's hope that works. Right, Yanni Hendrik says, Mr. Guru, good evening. I think South Africa have a good A team. Yeah, no, we are going to say A team, but at the end of the day, this is the Springbok side, guys. And yeah, we're really going to see a South African side who haven't played in a while. I know that is the reason why we've got such a strong side today, but I'm sure we can pull off a victory. This Lions side isn't that great, and they do have weaknesses as well. Barry Green, are you looking forward on commentating Chess and Colby when he plays? Absolutely. I can't wait for him to run around Owen Farrell again today. Then Tabisa says, lekker bokke, de state for oorlog. And then Marcel says, South Africa to win by 17 points today. And Rosenblau, I will. And then Likona says, evening, Mr. Guru. How's it going, Likona? Hope you're well. And the Paul Guide says, Lions by 20. So at the moment, we don't know what to expect, guys. We don't know what to expect from Jock Nienaber's team, because this is basically his Springbok side, and that is how it's going to go. Nepal Guide says, unless Owen Farrell gets sent off, which is not an impossibility. We do know that there is some really hot-headed players in the likes of Carl Sinclair, Maro Itoje, and Owen Farrell, as well as Bundi Yaki. So there should be a lot of problems there if their discipline don't hold on. Dylan McCoy says South Africa by 3 points. And then Brandon, are you going to show the game? I'm not going to show the game, guys. This is only a commentary for this game. I know it sucks, but I will get banned if I show any game footage. So John Daisel says, seems to be a very strong South African side. SA to win by 17 points today. Then Edu says, supporting South Africa all the way from Kenya. And then also Dylan McCoy says, South Africa by 3 points. I'm keen to see Jasper play. So we'll have to wait and see if Jasper is going to be the starting number 8 with the likes of Dan Dupree there as well. I don't think he will be starting this, but let's see how it goes. Maybe he's one of those standout performers today who's going to really get things going for us. Zaid Patel asked, please show us the game. I cannot, unfortunately, Zaid. I will get banned. Then Mark Bromfield says, Boks by 8. And then Marcel Salia also, we are definitely going to see 1 or 2 yellow cards in this game. Who do you guys think is going to get a yellow card? Will it be Eben Etzebeth, Maro Itoje, Owen Farrell, Bundi Yaki, or will it be somebody else like Marco van Staden maybe getting a yellow for a professional foul or something? Let me know in the comments section, but it should be quite interesting to see. Barry Green says they made a mistake. They say B side. It's an A side. LOL. Absolutely. Flashcore has it completely wrong. This is not South Africa B. This is full out South Africa Springboks. Lawrence Reda says, I hope the Boks take it, but the Lions is a good team. Our defense need to be spot on. And I said that again when I started the stream. I said, if South Africa can keep the Lions out in this opening 20 minutes of the game, we should be in for a really good chance in winning this one. Because we've seen in this past few games with the Lions, they've come firing in that opening 20 minutes. Most of the time, they scored 2 tries within 10 minutes. So if we can really keep them out in that opening 20 minutes and then force them to make a few mistakes, we should be going in for a good win today. So the Lions are about to come onto the field. Superstar Legend says, why is Frans Steyn not playing? So I guess they're also resting him just a little bit. Obviously, there is some key players missing as well. But I do think that Francois Steyn is one of those players that will be in that bomb squad rather than starting. Then Maria Antoinette Gerber says, go Bokke, my favorite is here. Etzebeth, Colby, Peter Steck the Tway. And then Nepal guide says, hat-trick for Ferguson. Tracy Lee, Bokke gaan win. Johan de Ploy says, probably Owen. And then Elgin, why is Apelile Fassi not playing? So I don't think he is a starter at this stage. He will probably be playing off the bench at times, but at this stage, Philly Leroux is still very much the first choice fullback. So the Springboks are now onto the field, guys, and we are looking forward to a cracking game. I wonder whether we will have national anthems. It doesn't look like it, so it looks like we're going to jump right into this one. Zaid Patel says, interesting matchup, Cheslin Colby versus Reece Zammit. Can't wait. And it should be a cracking one. Silas says, British and Irish Lions are winning this one. And then Hannes Jordan, this how's it doing, Guru? Sissy, dink kom ons baie sexy. Come on, Hannes Jordan. But so Owen Farrell and Evans, Etzebeth must be the ones. Regan Phillips says, hi, buddy, how are you? Looking forward to the game. Absolutely. Lawrence Rede, South Africa 32, Lions 23. Kenneth Isaac says, strong Bok team, go Bokke. And Casper Bosov says, I think Owen Farrell. Kate Skuman, I thought we were starting in 1930. Now, the game will be starting in just under a second or a minute now, guys. So let's go into this one and let's see how this one is going to play out. So we're about to start this one. It is the Lions who is going to kick this one off for us. Barry says, I say Springboks by 11. Here we go. Super excited. So the kickoff has been taken here by the Lions, and Peter Steff the Twice got it now, gives it out to Joseph Ndweba on a 10-meter line. South Africa now got possession inside their own half. Faf de Klerk with the box kick over the top. Cheslin Colby chasing after this. It is taken by Liam Williams, hammered in a tackle by Etzebeth. Runabout on the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory now. And it looks like the Springboks have turned this over. And here we go now. South Africa on the 10-meter line. Cheslin Colby. Out it goes to Lukanya. There's space on the outside, but he slips right in the middle of the field. Now needs support. Faf de Klerk again. Another little box kick over the top, looking for space. But he does find Louis Reece Zammit inside at 22, and he makes a mark early on in this game. So a minute gone, and already we've got Liam Williams down after a hard hit by Eben Etzebeth from the kickoff. So just some attention to Liam Williams real quickly. But Jacob Pieper looks like he is going to let the game continue at the moment. Right, Poetry says South Africa will win. Regan Phillips says, come on, Lions. And Andrew Warren says, hope the box hammered in. And then Casper Bosov says, can't wait to see Cheslin Colby. Right, so Liam Williams is back on his feet now. And Reece Zammit makes the mark and he kicks it downfield. Not going to find touch, finds Faf de Klerk on the 10-meter line. He goes to the box kick high up, and it is chased down here by South Africa, but good take again from Liam Williams. Hammered in a tackle again by, this time by Peter Steff de Tway, but a penalty against South Africa. The players in front of the ball, so penalty on halfway against the Springboks here, and it's the Lions who's going to kick this downfield into touch. Owen Farrell to put this one out. Right, so the Lions now have a line out just inside the 22 of the Springboks, and it is going to be thrown in here by Ken Owens. Right, so the player's not retreating 10. The penalized person was Peter Steff de Tway there, but a hammering tackle on Liam Williams, and that's the second big tackle on the poor guy early on. Maro Itoje takes the line out, and here comes the Lions now. Bundiaki is going to try and hammer it upfield. Now Conor Murray again. Oh, poor pass here from the Lions into the hands of Chris Harris. They've gone backwards here. Good tackle here from South Africa, and a penalty to them on the ground for the Springboks. Damien Dialendi winning that penalty for the Springboks just outside the 22 of the South Africans. Right, we've had 2.5 minutes here and a penalty against the Lions. Right, so Mornay Steyn to kick this downfield for us and set up a decent lineup. Right, he is going to find touch. Let's see where it's going to go between the 10 and the 22 of the Lions here. Kate says, Skuman says, that blue ball gent from the Sharks, Lions was defending the Sharks as a Bulls fan. Reply. Great start. Lions rattling already. So on the 10-meter line out from Dweber. And he comes out for the Klerk now to Morne Steyn, out to Jasper Visser. He's going to charge his way. Oh, it's been ripped by the Lions. And here comes a counter-attack from him. Chris Harris has got it on halfway. Over halfway he goes, brought down by Marco van Staden. Wyn Jones at scrum half. Gives it out to Carl Sinclair. Now Owen Farrell, the kick downfield. And he's found a bit of space here at the back. Sabu Nkosi is back for the Springboks now, and he puts it to the boot. Was he taken out late there? No. Liam Williams has got it for the Lions down halfway, runs it up to the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half now. Conor Murray waiting for it to come out. South Africa counter-rucking beautifully, and whoever's got it for South Africa over halfway, he goes up to the 10-meter line. Now for the Klerk with another box kick over the top. Nobody at the back for the Lions. Willie Leroux is chasing after this, but the touchline will win. 5 meters out from the Lions try line. What a start here from the Springboks. What a start from the Springboks. Turning over that ball from the ruck, and a quick line up by South Africa. A bit sloppy, taken by Dweber at the back now. Around 10 meters out from the try line. And South Africa has done well there. Now Peter Steph de Toey has got it for South Africa. 10 meters out, right in the middle of the field. Here comes Damian Dialende. Dialende about 7 or 8 meters out from the try line now. South Africa need quick ball now. Waiting for it is Faf de Klerk. He gets it out to a big drive from Marco van Staden there. Still about 7 meters out. Waiting for it now. Faf de Klerk gets it up to Jasper Visser. Support by Trevor Nyakane. Faf de Klerk waiting for it again. Now it comes back to Steven Kitshoff. South Africa not really going anywhere at the moment though. Now Faf de Klerk. Out it goes to Eben Etzebeth. He needs to pass this ball, but he goes for himself. Still about 6 meters out. Long cut-out pass from Faf de Klerk. And it's a try maybe for Sabu Nkosi, but I think he was in touch there. It's right in the corner. Jaco Paper is going to have a look at this, but from the first look at it, it looks like Sabu Nkosi has gone in touch in the corner. But we'll have to wait and see how this one goes. What a start from the Springboks, stealing 2 lineouts in quick succession, counter-rucking the Lions, and a long cut-out pass from Faf de Klerk. Let's see if Sabu Nkosi got it. Great cover defense, that is into touch. Great tackle there from Anthony Watson in the corner. So we are going to come back for a penalty to South Africa. Jaco Paper was playing advantage for them. So, yeah. Matt Havoc says, hi, Guru, this is going to be a great game. Absolutely. Right, so Jaco Paper, surely the Dutch judge will give the call now, and we should be going back for a penalty. Yeah, no try from Sabu Nkosi there in the corner. Great defense from Anthony Watson, but we are coming back for a penalty to the Springboks. 5 minutes gone in this one, and South Africa are doing a great job at the moment. Right, guys, voting the poll. We've got 200 and around 50 votes now. 83% South Africa will win this game. So Morne Steyn has opted to go for goal with this one, and it should be an easy 3 points here for South Africa. Let me know in the comment section, guys, who you think will be scoring the first try of this game and who the player will be getting the try for us. Right, so Morne Steyn now with the kick at goal, and it, according, well, to his value, this should be a really, really easy kick for him. It shouldn't be a problem at all for him going into this one. Right, so he is lining it up, and Morne Steyn could get the first blood in this game for the Springboks. Let's see what happens with that. That's an easy kick, so 3 points to 0. It is South Africa leading this game. We're off to a really great start in this one. Right, so let's see who you guys think is going to get this one. Great start from the Boks. Colby is going to get the first try, says Wedge Tiger. Dweber for the first one. Cheslin Colby for the first one. And then Damian Dialende. The restart here taken by Jasper Visser on the 22-meter line now for the Springboks. And Faf de Klerk waiting for it on the 22-meter line. about 5 meters out from the right-hand touchline. Here's going to go with the box kick over the top again. Chased down by Cheston Colby. Liam Williams waiting for it. Not going to get it. And Marco van Staden has got it for the Boks on a 10-meter line now. Quick ball needed from Faf de Klerk. Gets it out to Franco Moster. Brought down really quickly by Carl Sinclair. Now gets it back to Monestein with a little cross kick. Out to Sabun Nkosi. He's knocked it on. And it has advantage now to the Lions right about on halfway now. It's been grabbed again by Sabun Nkosi. So we are going to go back for that little knock on from him. So South Africa chopping and changing tactics just a little bit early on in this game. Estienne says, I just want Colby to stop Farrell again. And David Goddard, thanks for the commentary. Can't watch the match. Right, so Igor says, Damien Dialendi for the first try. Alexander, I think it's going to be Jasper scoring the first one. So the first scrum of the game on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half, about 5 meters out from the right-hand touchline of the Lions. Lloyd says, should be an interesting game for the Lions. Would have loved to watch, but great to hear as well. And then Matt Havoc says, Lions are waiting their pants. Yanni Hendrik, very good commentary. Thank you, Yanni. Right, so 8 minutes gone in this game, and it's now South Africa. Well, it's actually the Lions put in. So the first scrum of the game goes to the Lions on the 10-meter line. And, well, going by what we've seen so far, the ruck's been dominated by the Boks. The lineout's dominated by the Boks. This could be another area where we absolutely destroy them. So the first scrum of the game has gone down, and we will have to reset this again. Nepal Guide says, obviously Chris Harris will score first. And then Gary Bevan, good luck, mate. You're going to need it, my mate. And then Ronaldo Tyson, I don't think Farrell's ankle is recovered yet. Alexander Weideman, great start. The Lions are rattling already. Boks need to grind him. Right, so we've had about 9 minutes gone in this game. And, yeah, let's see if the Lions scrum can hold up. Everything else has been really poor so far from them. But it is early on in the game, and they just need to settle as well. I think a little bit of nerves as well. Brian Benitez says Dweba to score the first try. Free kick now to the Lions here from the scrum. So they will scrum again, says Carl Sinclair. So Trevor Nyakane under a little bit of pressure on the tight head prop here against the likes of Ken Owens, but not Ken Owens, Wyn Jones. So let's see if if Jacob Paper are going to get impatient with him and give a penalty or something. But here we go for the third reset of the first scrum of the game. Block says South Africa bringing them Lions down to earth. Soos RG gesê het, hulle gaan proe. Right, Matt Havoc says Boks must be careful of the Lions 14. And let's see. Here we come. Conor Murray with the feed to the scrum. It goes down again, and this time it's a penalty against the Springboks. So Trevor Nyakane struggling there on the tight head side against Wyn Jones. So now the Lions can kick this downfield again and set up another attacking line-out. Dr. Jack says, if you get a break in play, please run through the box squad for us latecomers. So here it is quickly. Vali Leroux, Cheslin Colby, Lukanya, Damien Dialendi, Sabun Nkosi, Monestein and Faf de Klerk. Then in the forwards, Jasper Wiese, Pieter Steff de Toey, Marco Jan van Staden, Franco Mostert, Eben Etzeve, Trevor Nyakane, Joseph Dweba, and Steven Kitshoff. The lineout has now been taken, and the maul has been formed here by the Lions, and they're going to try and maul this, but the South Africans are holding out very tight at the moment. Not really going forward. Now it starts to move forward for the Lions. Can they get going now? Ken Owens have been brought down 7 or 8 meters out from the try line, and a penalty to South Africa. I'm not sure what that penalty is for, but I think it is for not releasing the ball on the ground. And South Africa gets the penalty here after 11 minutes. And a great opportunity goes to waste for the Lions very early on in this game. So Morne stay now with a kick downfield and not finding too much distance with that between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside our own half. Right, quickly going through the Lions side. Anthony Watson, Louis Rees-Zammit, Chris Harris, Bundiaki, Liam Williams, Owen Farrell, Conor Murray, and in the forwards, Talupi Faletau, Tom Curry, Josh Navidi, Ian Henderson, Maro Toje, Carl Sinclair, Ken Owens, and Wyn Jones. Right, we're about to throw this one in. Matt Havoc asking if South Africa dominating the game so far. Absolutely. It's just at scrum so far where they are struggling. And a free kick here against South Africa. Dweba being penalized there. Now Conor Murray is going to take it to Tom Curry. Tom Curry over the 22-meter line, right in the middle of the field now. Taken forward here by Carl Sinclair. Good support from the Lions. Now Maro Itoje. Tackled by Dweba and Peter Steff the Tway there. Still about 10 meters out from the try line. Now it comes back to the back line. Owen Farrell goes with the cross kick. It's been charged down by South Africa. And it's going to be Sabu Nkosi now, who's going to have a race down the field here. Can he go all the way for the try line? It is going to be Sabu Nkosi over for the first try of the game. And what a charge down from South Africa. And Sabu Nkosi, just enough pace to go all the way. Steps his last man right in front of the try line and goes over for the try. I'm not lying, but I think he looked a little bit slow compared to that Lions defender coming up on him. But Eben Etzebeth with the charts down and taken by Dialendi, and then he just knew he was not going to have enough pace, gave it out to Sabu Nkosi. Damian Dialendi just ran his angle, preventing Louis Rees-Zammit to come in at the right time, and Sabu Nkosi goes over for the first try of the game. Brilliant start from the Springboks, and exactly the way we wanted it to go. Gayward Publishing says, yes, Matt Havoc is Dweba's debut today. Yes, it is, Matt Havoc. Right. Elgin says, Lions always catch up by the second half. And then Janika Arendse, come on, Boks, time to make the Lions your prey. And Matt Havoc, Nkosi for the man of the match. Eric Davison asking, where's Achilles? I'm not sure today. He might be watching the game himself today. Gary Bevan says, offside, mate. And Gerard Niederhaber says, I knew it. Right. Elgin was right, says Igor. And then Johan Gerber, yes. Alexander Weideman, great try. So what a start from the Springboks here. And it is 8 points to 0 after about 13 minutes in this game. Couldn't have asked for a better start for the Springboks here. And the kick from Morne Steyn has gone over as well. So 10 points to 0 it is. Right, so the restart taken beautifully by the Springboks, just about 5 meters out from the 22. Faf de Klerk goes for the box kick again over the top. Cheslin Colby chasing this down. Another knock on here from the Lions on halfway, and is struggling at the moment. Now Faf de Klerk has got it on halfway. Morne Steyn. Out it goes to Willie Leroux with another cross kick. It is Sabu Nkosi chasing after this, but it's collected by Owen Farrell, and now he's got the ball on the 10-meter line inside his own half. Conor Murray gets it out to Ian Henderson, roundabout on the 10-meter line now. Good counter-ruck here from South Africa again, but the Lions will get this back now. Conor Murray waiting for it at the back of this ruck. He's going to go with a box kick over the top as well now. Let's see how Willie Leroux handles the pressure as well. He takes it beautifully on the 10-meter line now, South Africa. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. Faf de Klerk waiting for it. Can we get this back quickly? He is taking his time with this one. Gets it out to Trevor Nyakane. He puts his head down. Runabout on the 10-meter line. Now Faf de Klerk waiting again. He's going to give it back to Morne Steyn, who's going to go to the boot. And into the hands it goes of Louis Rees-Zammit now. Louis Rees-Zammit up to the 10-meter line. He's still going, is Rees-Zammit, but he is going backwards and then hammered in the tackle by the Tuay. Going backwards is Louis Rees-Zammit now. Conor Murray. Out it goes to Wyn Jones. The Lions have lost about 5 meters now, and they just need to calm down. Conor Murray waiting for it again at the back of the ruck now. He's going to go with the little box kick over the top now again. Chase down Willie Leroux waiting for it again. He's going to knock it sideways, so not a knock on. And a penalty against South Africa. They're holding on the ground. It's a penalty to the Lions. Runabout just inside the Springboks half at the moment. 16 minutes gone. It's 10 points to 0 to the Springboks. Right, Owen Farrell with the kick downfield. And He is not going to find touch, or did he? Let's just see. Yeah, he has. 5 meters out from the try. No, it's not. It's gone over the dead ball line. So we're going to have a scrum down to the Springboks right on halfway now. And that's a bad mistake from Owen Farrell as well. He went for the distance and kicked it too far, unfortunately, and paid the price. Right, put up the vote, Guru, the poll. So I do have it up. There's around 340 votes already saying South Africa A is going to easily win this one with 85% at the moment. Right, my prediction 32-18 for the Boks. Okay, we're publishing Owen and then Gerard Nino of the Boks. Be careful. Matt Havoc, Guru, what's your prediction? I said the Boks by 10 today. So currently I am spot on with my prediction. Nepal Guide says Farrell playing him out of the test team at the moment. So again, I stress, I think that Owen Farrell will be playing at 12 and Dan Bigger will be doing the kicking duties as well for this Lions side. Alexander Weideman says, great commentary. Can't you wear glasses? We watched the reflection. Unfortunately, I can't, Alexander. Right, so the scrum goes down again, and it's now a free kick to South Africa, but it looks like they will want to scrum again. Let's see what the decision is here from Lukanya. Will they go for another scrum down? We've had 18 minutes in this one. Right, let's do this. Just real quickly, Wedge Tiger, how's the performance so far, Guru? So pretty well so far. South Africa dominating in a lot of areas of this game. Ruck time, they're tackling them backwards. The only area where there's a little bit concern is here at scrum time. So, yeah, Ty Wood says somebody get this man a contract for commentating. Thanks, Ty Wood. So the scrum feed here from Faf de Klerk, solid from the Springboks at the back. A solid scrum from both sides, and now just waiting for the ball to come out. Faf de Klerk out to Morne Steyn, puts it to the boot again, trying to find space, and he has found space in between. Liam Williams quickly have to cover that up now, and a good tackle from Cheslin Colby goes directly into touch. The kick from Louis Rizamet, and it's going to be a line out to South Africa, 5 meters out from the 22-meter line. Alvin Jacob says, how's it? I missed the first few minutes. Who scored so far, etc.? Please. So we had a penalty from Morne Steyn, and then we had a charge down from Eben Etzebeth from Farrell. And then Dialendi picked the ball up, gave it out to Sabun Nkosi, and he ran almost the length of the field to score a try. Barry says, wonder why I'm not getting the poll. Yeah, so I don't know, Barry, but currently we've got over 400 votes at the moment. 86% says South Africa A to win, and 14% the British and Irish Lions. Right, so the referee, well, no, they're not looking about Cheslin Colby absolutely floored Reece Zammit into touch after that kick. Right, so Gary Bevan says Alwyn Jones will be back and look out. Lawrence Reeder says it's all about pressure, and yeah, so far South Africa has been putting the pressure here on the British and Irish Lions, and we are dominating. Russie again looks to be the water boy for today's game, so definitely giving instructions to this Springbok side at the moment. We've had almost a quarter of the game, and we have kept the Lions scoreless and scored a try of our own. 5 meters out from the 22 now. Dweber with the throw into the line out is going to find Franco Mostert now. Maul has been formed here, and this is a pretty good setup here South Africa's got going. Now they're slowly starting to move forward here, and still going forward now. Dweber has got it at the back of this Maul and still going forward to South Africa now, just short of the 22, and still going. Moro Itoje now coming in from the side. Penalty advantage to the Springboks now. Can we get this ball out, or will the referee have to blow on his whistle? Yes, he does call the penalty, and Jasper Wiese needs to be careful. He nearly went in badly there, and I don't know if the touch judge is going to have something to say here about the cleaning of Jasper Wiese. But hopefully, yeah, Yeah, nothing too serious there. Matt Havoc says the Lions team is basically an English team. Aldino says, let's go Bok. Morne Steyn is on form. Dion says, game looks good. Morne Steyn has gone for touch with this one. Fine touch around about 10 meters out from the try line. Right, Andre Ludik says, brilliant commentary. Thanks, enjoyed. Thanks, Andre, as well. Wickler says, Dweba. And Gary Bevan says, we let you have a moment of joy. Where is Malcolm Marks? He is on the bench for this one. Kasper Bosov says, Boks by 15. And in K, we're publishing Marks on the bench. So Dweba with the throw into this line out. Let's see if South Africa can get another try here. Out it goes to Yebenetsabeth. The maul has been formed now. 10 meters out from the try line. About 5 meters from the right-hand touch line. Here comes the Springboks again. Dweba waiting for this one to break loose. This maul still going forward. Now they go forward. About 5 meters out. South Africa get it back now. Faf de Klerk. Sloppy pass from him. Gives it out to Damian Dialendi. Needs a scrum off now. South Africa. Peter Steftetwe goes into cover again now. Cheslin Colby at scrum off. Gives it out to Van Staden. South Africa's lost a bit of ground here, but they still have possession now. Willie Leroux on the right side. Here he goes. Out to Cheslin Colby. He steps back inside. 2 meters out from the try line now. And a penalty coming the way of South Africa as the Lions take the ball from Cheslin Colby there. But so close again, and Cheslin Colby could have been over again. Just a step inside, nearly beat his men, but the cover defense was really brilliant there. Already stepped Louis Rizamet. Conor Murray came in to defend, and I don't know what exactly happened there. Maybe it was a high tackle or something. No, it was coming in from the side from Tom Curry. So that is what the penalty is for South Africa. So are they going to go for touch again? There's some attention to, it is Wyn Jones is down at the moment for the Lions. Mark Romfield says, thank you, enjoying the game. No problem, Mark. And then Barry Green says, I'll manage Cheslin Colby's Skip Farrell like they did in the World Cup. And Farrell go down the same way. Right, Kaywood says, on fire, keep them locked in the rooms before every game. And then Aldino, where's Similani today then? So I guess we have to give game time to the starters for the test series. So Rassie Erasmus now having a talk with Dialendi as another water boy to the other one. So let's see what the plan will be for the Springboks going into this one now. Etienne says, Lions must get a card or two now. And then Matt Havoc asks, who's the referee for today? It is actually Yaku Paper who's the referee for this one. Right, then 11 Live says, go Bokke. Right, scrum down, or the scrum has been decided by the Springboks, and we are going to have a scrum 5 meters out from the Lions try line. Can the Springboks get a try again? Barry asking, Guru, if you would like to donate to the channel, press that $sign next to the place where you can message on live stream. Thank you for that one, Barry. So yeah, guys, go ahead and press that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you want to leave a donation, feel free to leave one. Not obligated to do so though. Right, so scrum down 5 meters out from the try line. Can the Springboks get another try here? 23 minutes gone in this one. Wedge Tiger says, Boks on fire. Here we come. Solid scrum again from the Springboks. Just taking a little bit long to get that ball out now. And a penalty against the Springboks there. Not sure what the reason for that is. Pushing up from again from Trevor Nyakane. So taking too long to get that ball out. And South Africa gets penalized at scrum time. British and Irish Lions now with a penalty here. Also Boks on fire. So let's see if the Lions can get out of their own 22 here. Stefan says, watching all the way from USA, Trap and Scave Bokke. Barry also asking where Achilles is today. I have no idea where he's gone to today. Right, so the line out a bit sloppy here from the Lions, just outside their own 22 now. Conor Murray has got it at ruck time for them. He's going to go with another box kick over the top. Vinny Leroux has been pretty solid so far in that number 15 jersey. And now it has been caught here by Jasper Wiese this time on the 10-meter line, inside the Lions half now. And another penalty against the Springboks there. Obstruction is the call from the referee. And I don't agree with the call there from Jaco Paper. But nonetheless, it is a penalty to the Lions between the 10 and the halfway line inside their own half. Right, Eldon O'Donnell says, I know you will disagree, but I think Frans Steyn and Similani is a better choice than Well, you know, I haven't always been a fan of Lukanya and I always felt that Jesse Kriel, for me, was the first choice centre. But I'm sure Lukanya has done more than enough to warrant his selection at this stage, although he might not be in the greatest of form, though. Right, so the line are taken quickly here by the Lions, and here they come now inside the Springboks half roundabout on the 10-meter line. Here they come, Owen Farrell out to Elliot Daly is on the field. He puts it to the bird. Vinny Leroux has gone back 5 meters out from his own try line, brought down by Anthony Watson. He does get the kick away, and it is going to find touch between the 22 and the 10. Quickly taken by the Lions now, Owen Farrell. Out it goes to Talupi Falatau. Falatau now over the 22-meter line. He goes. Needs support now. So the Lions about 10 meters out from the try line. Connor Murray now there. He gets it out to Ian Henderson for the Lions. Driven back in the tackle by Etzebeth. Is it going to be able to roll away? No, penalty advantage to the Lions coming. Now Connor Murray waiting for the ball at the back here. Gets it out to Louis Rees-Zammit. Brought down by Trevor Nyakane. Gets a little kick away into the hands of Cheslin Colby. And we're coming back for another penalty to the Lions, though. Round about 5 meters inside the 22, right in the middle of the field. So a bit of pressure now being put on by the Lions here as we go into the last 13 minutes of this first half. Morning David asking, is Makazola on the bench? No, he's not on the bench today. So unfortunately not. Matt Havoc says they must bring Marks on. Ronaldo Tyson, Boks are doing well but are disappointing at scrum time. Absolutely. Right, so Owen Farrell's opted to go for goal this time round and tried to put some points on the board for the British and Irish Lions. So very strange to see them finally opt to go for a kick at goal, not getting any tries after they've demolished the provincial sides in the opening 10 minutes, basically. Caleb Naidu says, come on, Uboka. Right, Farrell with a reasonable, easy kick coming up now, and it shouldn't be too much of a trouble for him. Right, that one goes straight through the middle, so it's 10 points to 3 here after 28 minutes of play, and we've got about 12 minutes left in this first half. Can South Africa get another few points before halftime, or will the Lions hit back in this one? Let me know in the comment section, guys, and also vote on the poll. We've got around 500 votes already saying that South Africa A will win 86% of the game. Right, so 12 minutes to go. Restart taken by Maro Itoje now, right on the 22-meter line. And Connor Murray waiting for this one to come out at ruck time. Will he go for the box kick again? It does look like he's going to go with it himself here. Right, here goes to the box kick over the top, and it is not the greatest of kicks. Taken in, knocked on by Jasper Wiese there on the ground in the air. So the Lions their advantage here, just outside the round 22. Now Tom Curry into space. Here comes Tom Curry over halfway. He goes up to the 10-meter line, right in the middle of the field. South Africa's managed to steal this. Marco van Staden now has position on the 10-meter line. It's Lukanya Abu did absolutely brilliant to rip that ball. Now de Klerk. Out it goes to Willie Leroux, puts it to the boot, into space behind him. Now Anthony Watson's got it just outside of 22, and he's going to kick this down straight down the middle of the field into Willie Leroux's hands. Now Morne Steyn. He's going to try and find space, and the kick not going to go out into the hands of Rees-Zammit. Rees-Zammit puts it to the boot, and into the hands of Morne Steyn. Inside of 22 now. He's going to thump this downfield, and he's going to find touch round about 5 meters inside the half of the Lions. Line out coming up for the Lions. Right, great passage of play there. Beautifully stolen by Lukanya Amde on the ground. Right, let's see. Elgin says Lions get momentum in the second half. And Alexander Weideman, Boks have the upper hand at this stage. Right, so line up coming up for the Lions now, right between the halfway line and the 10-meter line. But at the moment, it is Marco van Staden who are receiving some attention. Great play from South Africa at the breakdown. Great play in the lineouts. Great on the fence and great on the attack so far. But one area where they are lacking at the moment is in the scrum department. Josh Morgan asks, can you ride a bike? No, I can't, Josh. I've never driven. I don't trust myself. I can ride it, but I don't trust myself. Dupsa Lobesi, what is the score now? 10 points to 3 it is. Right, Lions to get momentum in the second half, says Elgin. Right, the maul has been formed here by the Lions. Roundabout on halfway now, driven backwards by the Springboks, and they need to clear this of the Lions. Now, Conor Murray with another box kick over the top, and that is going to go directly into touch. So we're coming back for a line out roundabout between the 10 and the halfway line for South Africa. And Faf de Klerk trying to throw that in quickly straight into the hands of Carl Sinclair, but Jaco Paper having none of it. Right, Ruwain Fortuin says, go Bokke, kick there behind Terry Patton, Boks to score next. Who do you guys think is going to get the next try? We saw Sabun Nkosi get the opening try for the Springboks. Can we get another one before halftime? That's a big question. Dweba with a throw in. Now Faf de Klerk out. It goes to Mornestein. Little chip kick over the top and caught by Reece Zammit. Pressure here from South Africa on him. Now Anthony Watson has got it just outside his own 22. Driven back in a tackle. Counter ruck coming from the Springboks, but the Lions have secured it on the ground right on the 22-meter line. Conor Murray waiting for it. Gives it out to Josh Navidi. Josh Navidi has been really quiet so far in this one. And they're struggling at ruck time is this Lions side. Great counter ruck from South Africa at the moment. But Conor Murray has got it at the back. He's going to go with another box kick over the top and into the hands of Willie Leroux on halfway. He's going to go with a high up and under chase down here by Mornestein. Mornestein, has it been knocked on here by the Lions? Now it says the referee, it's gone backwards from Faletau. Now Conor Murray, out it goes to Owen Farrell. Back to Elliot Daly inside his own 22. He's going to put this to the boot. Not going to find touch into the hands of Cheslin Colby on halfway. What can Cheslin Colby do? Runs around Chris Harris, and here comes Cheslin Colby. Back inside to Lukanya Am, and Lukanya Am is going to get the try here for the Springboks. And what a step from Cheslin Colby. Something out of nothing. Try time South Africa. Wow, that is a great try again. And Cheslin Colby, the man, the instigator of that try, steps past Chris Harris into space and then gets the ball back inside to Lukanya. That is a great try. First of all, ran past Chris Harris and Reece Zammit into space there. Back inside it went, and Lukanya just had a great run for the second try of South Africa. Great start here from the Springboks, and this is a great lead we are taking now. Peter Woos says, based on the game, I cannot do that, guys. Unfortunately, I will get banned if I show any live footage. Ian Horn says, kyk al die pad uit Amerika, hier kom 'n groot pak slaag vir die leeu's. And Francois Salvador asked, why not show the game live instead of the commentary? I don't have the copyright for it, guys. Right, David Kudok says, go Bokke, and Johan Gerber, grand, I love it. So Mornestein now with the conversion, and that's a pretty good kick from him as well. So 17 points to 3 it is, with about 6 minutes to go in this first half. Marco Olivier says, Colby Oester. Right, so 17 points to 3 it is, guys, here, with about 6 minutes to go in this first half. Restart here from the Lions again. A deep one taken by Jasper Visser just outside his own 22. Now goes to ground. Van der Klerk is waiting for this one. He is going to go with the box kick over the top now. Chased down by Cheslin Colby again. Taken here by Elliot Daly now. Elliot Daly is running to the side of the field now. Gives it out to Navidi. Out to Tom Curry. Out to Buniaki now. Out wide to Anthony Watson. There's space here for the Lions. Good defense from Willie Leroux and Peter Steff the way there, bringing him down. Roundabout on the 10-meter line. Now comes the Lions again. Owen Farrell hammered by Etzebeth in the back now. Elliot Daly again over the 10-meter line. Out it goes to Louis Rees-Hammett. Steps 2 players himself now up to the 22-meter line. About 5 meters out from the left-hand touch line. Here comes Conor Murray. Maro Itoje knocked on by the Lions. But we are coming back for a penalty to them just outside the 22 of the Springboks. Well, what a passage of play there. And yeah, South Africa needs to be careful. I think it is a penalty against Franco Mostert for an early tackle that time. But yeah, I almost thought that we were going to come back for that tackle from Etzebeth on Owen Farrell because he absolutely smashed him in the background. So both are back up on the field. Nothing wrong with it. Owen Farrell going for the touch. And 5 meters out, round about 5, 6, 7 meters out from the South African try line. Right, again, guys says, that's excellent, Colby Oyster. And then Nathan Africa says, thanks for the commentary. Listening from Namibia. Is this the start of the test series? Ask Barry Green. So you could say this is the 4th unofficial test. And here comes the Lions now from that line out, trying a set play move, but not gaining any ground with that. Still 5 meters out now. They are on a drive here. Pick and go from them. And let's see if the Lions can get a try here before halftime. We've got 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Navidi waiting for the ball at the back of this ruck. He is going to go himself, brought down by Etzebeth and Mostert. Now Tom Curry, driven back in a tackle by Stephen Kitsov. Still waiting for it now. Conor Murray, still 5 meters out from the try line. About 15 meters from the left-hand touchline. Pick and go from Carl Sinclair. Can they get this back now? Is the Lions still going strong? About 4 meters out now. Ken Owens with a drive. Still not going to get there. Conor Murray waiting for a great defense here from the Springboks. But a penalty advantage against them now. And this could be trouble for South Africa. Owen Farrell with the cross kick. It's Willie Leroux up against Anthony Watson here. And Watson has got it, but just a meter short of the try line is Watson. Great defense from Willie Leroux. Now Navidi. Good tackle here from Mostert again. And Trevor Nyakane. Can South Africa keep this Lions team out? It is Wyn Jones has got it. No, so close. Just a meter short of the try line is the Lions at the moment. And we are coming back because he knocked it on as well. So another penalty against South Africa. And they must be careful not to give away a yellow card now. Will the Lions go quickly? Yes, they will. Ken Owens pick and go quickly. Now comes out to Ian Henderson. He's a meter short. Pick up by Wyn Jones again. Will he be held up this time round? Will he come back for the Lions? So close to the try line. Counter ruck here from Peter Steff the Toy. Ken Owens have got it. Brought down by Peter Steff the Toy and Lukanyam. Pick and go again. Ian Henderson. They're about millimeters short of the try line as the Lions here. Another penalty advantage. Maro Itoje tries to go over the try line. He is going to lose this ball and another penalty to the Lions. And now Young Paper probably will have to go to the cards here. Well, he's still patient at the moment, says Jacob Paper. He says he's given them another warning. So the next one goes. Right, will the Lions go quickly again? It is Ken Owens who's got the ball on the ground there. He is going to tap and let's see what he's going to do with this one. Ken Owens, here he comes. Sets it up for the Lions. Still about 3 meters short of the try line now. Can South Africa hold out? It's Wyn Jones. Wyn Jones over the try line. He goes. Has he been held up? Yes, he's just been held up. And it's going to be another scrum down now to the Lions. 5 meters out from the try line. Brilliant defense from the Springboks here. And putting their bodies on the line as well. Haven't seen this sort of defense since that Rugby World Cup where we kept out England for a long part of the game on defense, and we're doing almost exactly the same here today to the Lions. Lawrence Reder says Lions will get momentum if they are allowed. And then Rudolph says, they're probably glad that Dwayne is not playing. Dion Koopman says, kom manne, slaan hulle. Chris Harris needs to jump back on a plane and go home, says Josh Morgan. Gert Nitzer says, hello, Guru from Vietnam. Thank you once again for the game. No problem. MCN production, this match will end in close scores. And LB suffer. Every time we score, we give away points straight after. Right, so Malcolm Marx is now on the field for Joseph Ndweba. I'm not sure what happened to Ndweba, but it looks like it is an injury at the moment to him. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see how serious that is. But at the moment, South Africa are defending for dear life here on their own try line. And they're showing really great stuff here. Matt Havoc says South Africa has awesome defense. Absolutely. Right, so what will the decision, are we looking at something here? Yeah, there's a TMO referral now. Surely that can't be against Lukanyam for a charge. Oh, Faf de Klerk. Well, no, he just basically injured himself there in that movement. So looking at some infringements from South Africa, but I don't see, I think he hurt himself there trying to go into that tackle. He did go in with the shoulder, but he hit the shoulder of Navidi and then hit his own head in the process as well. So I really can't see anything wrong with that unless the referee will deem that he did go in with the shoulder to the face of Navidi. And that could, that could probably be trouble for Faf de Klerk. Maybe just a yellow, hopefully. But going by, let's see, shoulder to shoulder on that one. Then his shoulder kind of hit the shoulder of Navidi again. So, yeah, I hope I've read this right, because for me it just looks like just play on. But let's see what Jacob Paper decides to do with this one, because if Faf de Klerk have to get a red card now, that is going to be a big blow for South Africa. Floris van Skalkwyk, the question will they be able to keep their defense up? And then Patrick writes, Bokke, uitstekende verdediging. Then Barry says, please no red card. We don't want a repeat of the Sharks. So he is in trouble here. He is going to get a yellow card for this one. So luckily no red card. It is, it's such a dumb decision to, I know the safety comes first for players, but some of these things, or these yellow cards and red cards we are seeing is so unnecessary for World Rugby to give. And that is a prime example. In the old days, that would have not even been looked at. So penalty now to the Lions, and they're going to tap and go again. Here comes Ken Owens, about 2 meters short of the try line. Yeah, Colby probably up 9 now. Can the Lions get a try here before halftime? We've got a minute and a half to go in this first half. Pick and go from the Lions again, still a meter short of the try line at the moment. Still going as the Lions now. Oh, they're so close to the try line. Can they get over? They're going to go Tom Curry just short again. How long will South Africa be able to defend this? If South Africa can defend this, they're going to win this one for sure. Ken Owens, it's Wyn Jones is going to pick and go again for the Lions here. They need to get a try before halftime if they want to keep in touch with the Springboks at halftime. Maro Itoje is going to go. He's gone up too high. Brought down reasonably easy. And Marco van Staden has got his hands on a ball here for the Springboks. But Jaco Peyper gives another penalty. And it looks like it's going to be Marco van Staden going to the bin as well. He did say play on, so I don't know why would he give the penalty. So Marco van Staden off with a yellow card as well. And South Africa down to 13 men at the moment. Oh my goodness, this is not what South Africa would have wanted. And Wedge Tiger, what card did Faf get? He got a yellow card, luckily. And Etienne Roux says, my senuwees is klaar. Well, mine as well. So here comes the Lions again with a tap and go. Remember, South Africa now 2 players in the bin at the moment. And the Lions surely must score here before half-time. Time is up on the clock for the first half. Here they come again as the Lions now. Still about a meter short. They claim a try here as the Lions. What will Jaco Paper say? And no, they are going to go to the TMO to decide this one. So the Lions are claiming a try. We will have to wait and see what the call will be at the end. Nepal Guide says, self-destruct. LB, what is going on? And then Barry O, 13 men, please no. And then Walker says, Jaco Paper. Barry Green gives a laugh, a crying face. And then Karen has joined in. Hello, Lappies. Good game. Yeah, always good, Karen. So let's see if a try has been scored here. They are going, short of the try line there. And will momentum take them over the try line, though? Still can't see the grounding at all here from this angle. So I guess that they will have to say that no try has been scored from this unless we can get another angle that will show the ball grounded. But we're going by the looks of that camera angle, we can't see a try from that one. Surely we can't see a try being scored from that angle. Matt Havoc says we are sacrificing our players to defend. 2 yellow cards, almost as bad as a red card. Right, let's see if we can see a grounding of that ball. This will be the best camera angle for it. And, that's going to be a try. From that camera angle, it looks like a try to the Lions. The one angle doesn't show it. This angle does show that the ball, presumably has gone over the try line. We can't see it actually go over the try line. So, yeah, I don't know. Jasper de Toy says, no, South Africa, don't lose this game, please. So Vincent Boyson, 17 points to 3 it is still at the moment. Right, so let's see what the decision from Jaco Paper will be. Will it be a try or no try here? Still waiting for the call from Jaco Paper. LB says, if you can't see it, you can't give it. So that's my idea as well. So we never saw a try being scored, although you could assume that the try has been scored. But from that angle, you cannot. You just cannot see a try being scored from that. So it has been held up, it seems. And we should be going into halftime now. Yeah, there we go. Well, is it a penalty against the Lions here? So surely we have to go. Yeah, it's double movement from the Lions. So at halftime, it is going to be 17 points to 3 to South Africa. An absolutely brilliant defense from the team. Nicholas Delport asked, which team has got 2 yellow cards? So there's Marco van Staden and Faf de Klerk, who has got yellow cards. So, yeah, big trouble for South Africa going into the second half. No evidence of a try, says Bot. Ross Lewis, who's got yellow. So there's Faf de Klerk and Marco van Staden. And Barry asking how much time on yellow cards. So I guess there's still about 7 minutes left of that yellow card at the start of the second half. So Matt Havoc says they cannot assume a try. So they could assume a try if the referee's call was try. Then they would have had to give a reason why the try cannot be awarded. So he made the call of no try, and then they had to actually give evidence that the try had to be scored. So, yeah, great stuff from South Africa on defense. I haven't seen South Africa defended like this since the World Cup, and we probably have forgotten how good the Springbok side really is. So, looking forward to the second half as much as possible, guys. I'm going to take a quick break, go and fill up the lungs, and when we do come back, we will do the second half for you guys. So please don't go anywhere. I will be back with the second half in about 2 to 5 minutes' time. We are back for the second half, guys, and yeah, it's been really crazy this first half. Great defense from the Springboks towards the end of that first half, and yeah, we've got 2 yellow cards in the first half. We've still got about 7 minutes left on that yellow card, so yeah, trouble in paradise for South Africa. Going into that second half, we've got 2 yellow cards, Marco van Staden and Faf de Klerk. And let's go quickly through some of the comments section. I don't know if I'm going to be able. Yeah, there we go. Right, Lloyd Grace says Lions need to get a move on after the half. Marno van Eyck says kom Bokke, which says good game, Boks. Albert says thanks, good to see you second half. Alexander says die manne maak my grys. And then Marcel says 10 minutes for a yellow card. LB de Suffer, they wanted our boys to be match fit. Well, playing with 13 men will definitely get them fit. And then Laurie Oosthuizen says Boks to win by 20 points plus. Matt Havoc says Lions are very desperate. Philip Leo says thanks, but for excellent commentary. Go Bokke. And then Pot make it a double. Liana Makey says Mark will score the first try in the second half, guys. So there we have it. Liana Makey's with Marks to score the first one. In the second, Marco Oliver says, come on now, boys. And Barry Green, at least they run down the course with 3 minutes of extra time, definitely. And then Abraham Spanner says, world champion defense. Absolutely. And we can't stress how big that defense from South Africa was here towards the end of the first half. Barry says at least 7 minutes left rather than 7 minutes left on the 10 minutes. Gerard Ninova says, Cheslin, your Eyster. LB, we just need to slow the game down until Faf's back. And then Lawrence Reeder says, who paid Jaco paper? Right, Yuri Roo also, ons kon hulle maar 1 try gegee het, want dis al wat hulle gaan kry. Gerard says, go Colby, Wedge Tiger, yes, Jaco paper, not fair. And then Nepal Guide says, you seem to think it was a try on the second replay, Guru. Yes, I did think that it was. So it was short, and then he went over. You could probably have seen the ball go over the try line, but you couldn't actually see the ball get grounded. But then the referee deemed that it was a double movement, so he stopped short of the try line, and then he went for a second go at it. And that's probably where the ball went over the try line. But good TMO decision there. Really, really good. Henry Scott asking how's Cheslin performing. He's the instigator of the second try from Lukanya, stepped between the gap between Chris Harris and Louis Zamet for that second try. So great work, great defense, great play. The only of concern at this stage is at scrum time. Also with Trevor Nyakane feeling the heat at tight head prop against Wyn Jones at the moment. Then Alexander Weideman, Lions are rattled. I think we might run away with the score in the second half. And Alexander also says, good, that was a quick one. Yeah, no, look, I'm excited, and I knew there was going to be a lot of comments, so I had to go through them. Peter Engelbrecht, who is the SA team? So let's quickly go through that. We've got Willie Leroux, Cheslin Colby, Lukanya Damien Dialendi, Saboon Nkosi, Morne Steyn, and Faf de Klerk in the back line. And so far, Willie Leroux has been very solid at the back. Cheslin Colby has been working his magic. Lukanya great in support play, great on the attack, along with Damien Dialendi, who's running some great lines, and also very good on the defense. With Saboon Nkosi, with the chances that he's got, has taken every single one of them and doing a great job. Morne Steyn are doing great on the defensive kicking. He's trying to kick into space, no useless kicking. Those little box kicks from Faf de Klerk, putting pressure on this Lions side tremendously, and really loving the way South Africa's just having a grunt at this Lions side at the moment. In the forwards, Jasper Wiese, Pieter Stef de Tooy, Marco van Staden, Franco Mostert, Eben Etzebeth, Tony Kane, Joseph Dweba, and Stephen Kitshoff. Now, Jasper has had a solid game so far. Pieter Stef de Tooy, workhorse as always. Marco van Staden has been slowing that ball down at the breakdown tremendously. Unfortunately, giving away that yellow card towards the end of the first half. Then Franco Mostert and Eben Etzebeth has been performing really good at line-out time, getting all their line-outs. They have actually lost one of their line-outs, but very consistent at the breakdown as well and in defense. And then Trevor Nyakane needs to, I don't know if it's Joseph Dwebo who made the mistakes that led to Trevor Nyakane. Might have been that little bit of inexperience, but Malcolm Marx is now on the field, so we'll see how it goes in the second half. And then Kitshoff has been valiantly on the defense as well. Right, let's go back to some of the comments here. There's really a lot of comments, and I just need to get on to that real quickly. Where are we now? Right, I'm going to just, let's see, where were we? All right, so, yeah, we'll just go with Evan Terblanche says, go Bokke, then Cristando Fortuin says, Colby gaan weer deur hulle mekaar hardloop. And then Mornay David, which team are you backing? Obviously, I'm a Springbok supporter, Mornay, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. Lawrence Reda says, we only have 13 men for the start of the second half. So 2 yellow cards, Faf de Klerk and Marco van Staden in the bin at the moment. Elgin says, Saboon Kossi is fast. And Yuri how stewig is ons Kramstenie leaves. So that has been a very an area where we've struggled so far. If there's one place of concern so far, it would be at scrum time. We have given away a few free kicks and penalties so far, Yuri. The Nepal guide says, despite my comments, your commentary is very fair. Well done. Thanks, Nepal. I'm trying my very best to be as unbiased as possible in this one. Then Simon Galiso says, defense is amazing. Sean Berg van Staden 4. So he got a penalty for he got a yellow card for a professional foul on the ground, slowing down the ball at the try line. And then Bonga asking what happened to Joseph Dweba. I'm not sure at this stage, but it does look like it is an injury to Joseph Dweba, and he won't be playing any further part in this game. Then Lawrence Reda says, we need to keep the ball as long as possible. James says, great game. Matt Havoc says, Warren Gatlin did not expect the Boks defense. Absolutely. Then LB the Suffer, what the Lions should have done on our try line was join the defense and then that ease pass through the hands for a try in the corner. They are too impatient. Absolutely. That is exactly what has happened so far. Tris for the brain says, Lions only from physicality, keep grinding, then the backs will score the tries. And then Bolo Fuss says, I'm so proud of the boys. And then McNeil Barron says, Kom Bokke ons eerder leeu vleis. Simslayer, where's Arceus Neyman, the tall beast? So he is currently out because of that fire that happened, or that pit fire accident that happened with Munster. So he's gone for some skin surgery, and it's looking very slim that he will be back for the test series as well. Then Dylan McEvie says, brilliant defense. If we don't concede more than 10 points until yellow card player returns, I think we'll win. Then Mornay David, where are you from? I'm from South Africa, Mornay. Small area in the Northern Cape. Very small town. And Richard Bokus says, pass me your DSTV login. So I would have, but I've already got the maximum of 5 viewers on my DSTV now subscription. So I've handed it out to 5 different people already, Richard. Right, 11 Live says, Bokke gaan wen. And then what is the time? Ask Ashley Rutters. So it's halftime at the moment and 9 p.m. in South Africa, if you're asking that. Block says, the probleem met die leeu's is dat hulle te veel Engels praat. And then Richard says, send me your Supersport login. Then Cameron Kleinhardt says, we need some good news, Bokke, after everything currently happening in our country. Yeah, it is really bad what is happening in South Africa at the moment. But luckily, we do have rugby to get our minds off all the problems currently in our country. Marcel Salia says, second half is going to make the Lions wish they were back home. And Jan Hendricks, that was a double movement. Great defense, Bokke. And then Lawrence Reda, The Boks is doing the basics right. And then Morne David, I'm watching from the Cape, Kaapstad. Right, let's quickly go through the Lions team again, guys. Anthony Watson, Louis Rees-Zammit, Chris Harris, Bundiaki, Liam Williams, Owen Farrell, and Connor Murray. So Anthony Watson been put a little bit under pressure at the back. Definitely a lot of pressure from South Africa with those box kicks over the top, the chip and chase, and the up and unders. Then Louis Rees-Zammit has had a good game considering the amount of possession that he has gotten so far. And then Chris Harris and Bundiaki looking a little bit out of sorts at the moment. Definitely not going to be starters for the Lions in the Test series. And Liam Williams have left the field injured. Elliot Daly is on in his place. And then Owen Farrell is having probably a game to forget at the moment, along with Connor Murray not getting out that quick ball, being put under a lot of pressure at ruck time, especially from the forwards of South Africa. Then the Lupi Faletau, Tom Curry, Josh Navidi, Ian Henderson, Maro Doge, Carl Sinclair, Ken Owens, and Wyn Jones. Faletau has been good. He's had a couple of good runs. Tom Curry has been solid. Navidi hasn't had too much action so far. Ian Henderson and Maro Doge controlling the lineouts pretty well for the Lions at the moment. Carl Sinclair strong at scrum time along with Ken Owens and Wyn Jones. So we are going to get the second half underway. Vincent Koch is on for South Africa as well. So I think he has replaced Trevor Nyakane for the Springboks as well. Right, so we're about to start this one. Mario Antoinette Harrison, I'm watching from a very cold Oudtshoorn and go Bokke. And then Elgin, I got my Test jersey. So here we go. Talupi Faletau with possession just outside of 22 here for the Lions. Connor Murray waiting for it just outside his own 22. So he's going to go with the box kick himself. Nearly charged down by Evan Etzebeth. Now it's going to be taken by Cheslin Colby right on halfway. Beautifully taken in the air there by Cheslin Colby. But we do need a scrum off at the moment. Remember, the Clark is on the bin in the bin at the moment. So he can't do the job there. Cheslin Colby now scrum off for the Springboks. Right on halfway, right in the middle of the field now. Taken forward here by Jasper Wisse. No, Malcolm Mark, sorry. Now Cheslin Colby again on halfway, waiting for this ball to come out to Morne Steyn. Goes with the high up and under into the air. Chased down here by Lukanya and he's won it beautifully in the air for South Africa. Right about on a 10-meter line, inside Lions territory. Now Willie Leroux. Morne Steyn again puts it to the boot. But Anthony Watson has got it now out to Elliot Daly. They go to the air now. Chased down here by Louis Rees-Zammit. And it's Connor Murray who's got it on the 10-meter line now for the Lions. Maro Itoje out to Carl Sinclair. Now Owen Farrell out wide to Elliot Daly. Now there's space here on the outside for Chris Harris out to Faletau. Over the 10-meter line. He goes back to Louis Rees-Zammit. Back inside to Tom Curry. Great defense from South Africa, stopping them 5 meters out from the try line. And still the Lions now on the attack. It looked like all money to be a try for the Lions. Here they come again. Owen Farrell with the cross kick this time. And Lukanya slips, but he's got it for him. And he's made the mark there. Brilliant again from Lukanya in the air there. And what we've definitely saved a brilliant try there. And again, the defense of South Africa holding up brilliantly in this game. Wow. Barry asks, tell us when Faf on Guru. So they're not showing the time left on it. So yeah, he's still got 7 minutes now. So there was still about 9 minutes to go on that yellow card from Faf and Marco van Staden. Right, so brilliant work done there from Lukanya to get that ball in the air. They're going to kick this downfield and fine touch run about between the 10 and the 22-meter line of South Africa. Defense is the key here. Ken Owens to throw this ball in at the line out for them. But how about that defense on the try line again from South Africa? It looked like all money that it was going to be a try to the Lions there. And some great cover defense from South Africa. Right, Peter Steph de Toey now leaving the field here. And he has to go for an HIA test. I don't know if the medics called that one. They have called it, so he's fine, but they have to go and check the head assessment here first and foremost. So let's see who's going to come on now in the place of him. I'm not sure who's replaced him now. Might be Reinhard Elkstad who's on the field now for South Africa. Right, Ken Owens with the throw into this line out. Let's see what happens. It is Faletau gets it now. Conor Murray. Out it goes to Owen Farrell. Straight in the line by Tom Curry. Just outside of 22 now. Conor Murray. Out it goes to Bundiaki. Brilliant tackle from Nkosi there on Owen Farrell. Pushes them back up to the 10-meter line. And now Conor Murray. Out it goes to Carl Sinclair. Loops around with Owen Farrell now. Chris Harris out to Anthony Watson, and there's space for him now. Surely the Lions must score from this one. Oh, what a tackle from Malcolm Marx on him. Now it comes back. Tom Curry again, back inside to Wyn Jones. Over the try line. No, just push back 2 meters out from the try line now. And it is going to be a penalty to the Lions here. South Africa offside. Right under the post now. A chance here for the Lions to get some more points on the board. South Africa's defense now ripped to pieces because of those 2 yellow cards. And 12 penalties conceded by the Springboks to the 5 of the British and Irish Lions. They are going to go with a tap and go again. So we're back where we ended the first half. Ken Owens with the tap. He's got 3 meters out from the try line. Now the Lions go over the try line. And they do get the try finally. And it looks like it is. Let's see who stands up with it. It is Wyn Jones who gets the try for the Lions. So here comes the Lions, guys. We need to be very careful now. 4 minutes into the second half. Wyn Jones with the try for the British and Irish Lions. 17 points to 8 it is with the conversion to come. You can only defend for so long, unfortunately. And this time the momentum with the Lions as they dart their way over the try line. Right, so conversion is good, and it's 17 points to 10 here after just 5 minutes in the second half. It's a 7-point game at the moment. There should be around around 4 minutes left on that yellow card. Cameron Clenard says, I'm worried all this defense Springboks will run out of steam in the closing 20 minutes. It could be. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So Wyn Jones is going to leave the field after he scored his try now. Looks like he's got a little injury as well to attend to. Right, Trista Brain says, lucky to see Springbok rugby again. Need to keep the ball in hand until that 2 yellow cards expire. Right, so the restart now from South Africa, taken by Faletau on the 22-meter line now. Conor Murray waiting for this ball to come out. Is he inside his 22? Referee says no. Ken Owens push back in that tackle now, about 10 meters out from their own try line is the Lions now. Conor Murray just waiting for this ball to come out. He's going to go with the kick downfield, and he is going to find touch round about, let's see, between the 10 and the halfway line. So Wyn Jones still on the field, but he's not looking like a happy chap at the moment and will probably have to be replaced. So Vunipola is going to come onto the field in the place of Wyn Jones. Right, so we should have around 2 minutes left on those yellow cards now. And if South Africa can just hold on, they could do valiantly. We've given away 7 points with 13 men on the field, but still brilliant defense from South Africa overall. We've had around 800 votes already to who's going to win this game. The Lions have won that line out, and here they come. Owen Farrell now. The long skip pass out to Chris Harris. Chris Harris out it goes to Elliot Daly, up to the 10-meter line and bundled into touch by Lukanya there. And it's going to be a line out to South Africa, roundabout on a 10-meter line inside our own half. Great defense again from the Springbok captain for this game, and doing a great job in defense. Right, line out to South Africa. They still need to hold on for another 2 minutes on that yellow card. Right, we still got a couple of subs left. So Malcolm Marx is on. Steven Kitshoff still needs to be replaced. Reinhard Elkstad needs to come on. It's been taken now here by Reinhard Elkstad now on the 10-meter line. And South Africa will just need to play down the time at the moment. So let's see if we can work our magic in this next 2 minutes. Can a penalty should be coming the way of the Boks now? Oh no, says Jaco Paper. They've been held up in the mall, so they're going to lose this ball, South Africa, and it's going to be a scrum down to the Lions on the 10-meter line now. Maro Itoje doing really well there in defense. Ian Henderson as well. And the Lions look like a different outfit here in the second half already. And CL says, I'm already my man of the match. Great defense from Moe Bokke, says Abraham Spammers. And then LB the Suffer says, I'm ready to attack so well today. He attacks so well today. Armies everywhere. Right. Christo Person says South Africa to win this game. So, and Eugene Harrison asks how many subs are available. So I'm not 100% sure how many's left, but there's still a few to come onto the field for the Boks. Cards, we still got about a minute left on the cards, Barry. LB the Suffer says number 5 came around the ruck and through the back. Paper is useless. So that was my first thought exactly, LB, but for some reason he didn't give a penalty against the Lions. So let's see what happens from the scrum now. Conor Murray to feed this to the scrum for them. And it's already gone down on the right-hand side. We are going to have a reset now. It is Tom Curry and Reynard Elstad now in a scuffle here. And Cheslin Colby trying to calm things down there for a second. Don't know exactly what happened there, but Tom Curry isn't happy about something there. Sim Slayer, why are the South African commentators sounding arrogant? Are you referring to me, Sim Slayer, or are you referring to the actual commentators on the TV? Terry Patton says it's because the Boks are down to 13 men. That's the only way the British and Irish Lions can score. Brewster Brown says need to keep the ball in hand. Right, so 17 points to 10 now with 8.5 minutes gone in this one. Daddy Stu says tiredness as a result of being down to 13 men showing a bit. And in Lawrence Reda, it's easy with 13 men at the moment. Right, so 8.5 minutes gone, guys. It is now scrum down to the Lions, and Faf de Klerk is now back on the field. Matt Havoc asking who is commentating the game. I have no idea. I don't have the actual audio with me at the moment. So, yeah. Scrum goes down again, but the Lions do have it at the back of this ruck. Faf de Klerk, like I said, is back on the field now. Conor Murray back, loops around now. Big tackle. Oh, Cheslin Colby got ran over there by Chris Harris on a 10-meter line. Another penalty advantage coming the way of the Lions now. Tom Curry. Out it goes to Sam Simmons over the 10-meter line. He goes. Cheslin Colby made the tackle there. And slow ball coming back for him. Another penalty advantage now to the Lions. Carl Sinclair, Owen Farrell. Out it goes to Buniaki. Buniaki tries to run into space. Tackled by Malcolm Marks and Faf de Klerk there now. Conor Murray back to Carl Sinclair. Space are opening up for the Lions on the 10-meter line now. Another penalty advantage coming their way. Malcolm Marks penalized there for not releasing the ball on the ground there. Right, so, yeah, it's Reynard Elstad, the penalized person there. So, yeah, can South Africa hold out in the second half, guys? We should be back to full strength in just a short bit. So Chris Harris absolutely rampant Cheslin Colby on that account. But now one have to beg the question, did he go in with a forearm or not? So there was, yeah, no, it's just a great shove there from Chris Harris on Cheslin Colby right in the middle of the field there. Yeah, LB the Suffer says outside penalized for not rolling away. Right, so Owen Farrell now with the kick at goal here and a chance for the Lions to decrease the score by 4 points now. Daddy Stu says persistent penalties again, maybe another yellow card coming. I doubt it's not in the red zone, so I doubt that we would get another yellow card so early on in this second half. Then Ethan says we need Vermeulen to come and flatten him, the lot of them. Right, the kick from Owen Farrell is good. So it is now 17 points to 13, and South Africa now back to 15 men as well. Barry says at least those players got some rest of the yellow cards. How much time is left? So we still got 29 minutes left in this game. Albie to suffer. Colby doesn't go in for a tackle. He's just there to slow their attack down. If he tackles, good. But he's not in there for that. No, absolutely. All right, so here we go. The restart now taken by Maro Itoje inside at 22. And the Lions now setting up a driving maul here. So it looks like Peter Steph will not be coming back on the field, as Renan Elstad is still on at the moment. Conor Murray with the box kick over the top now. South Africa need to be patient now. Get into the hands of Willie Leroux. He's going to go with a big hoist up into the air. Jasper Visser now chasing this one down into the hands of Conor Murray. Missed the tackle is Jasper Visser, but brought down by Malcolm Marx. And over the ball goes Faf de Klerk, but the Lions have got it back now. Marco Vunipola straightening the line. Up to the 10-meter line. He goes now back to Owen Farrell now with a hoist into the air, taken here by Morne Steyn on the 10-meter line, driven back in a tackle there by Sam Simmons, or no, Chris Harris it is. So, penalty to South Africa there. Players not rolling away in the tackles, so it is going to be a penalty runabout between the 10 and the halfway line, and a chance now maybe for Morne Steyn to have a shot at goal. Elgin Moka Kong asks, what console do you use in gaming? So I'm currently on a PS5, but I do have the PS4 as well, Elgin. And then Cameron Klein asks, what's wrong with Peter Steph So he had to go for a HII test by the medics, recommended by the medics of South Africa. So it doesn't look like he is going to take any more part in this, or hopefully he will come back in it. Then Eric Davison asks, would you say it's a forward game or kicking? It's a bit of both at the moment for me, really. I can't really say because they are using both at the moment. Bot says 4 points difference, no good. Yuri Ru says 2013. So, Damian Delendi now also off the field for Damian Willemse. So South Africa's not gone for goal. They are going for touch, and the line-out has been stolen by Maro Itoje now. And the Lions have got it just outside their own 22 now. Bad mistake here from South Africa in the line-out this time round. Conor Murray waiting for it at the back now. He's going to go with the box kick over the top again. And it is Jasper Visser who's underneath it. He's had a solid game today. Catches it on halfway for South Africa. About 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Now Faf de Klerk. Out it goes to Steven Kitshoff. Maro Itoje wanted to go over the ball. Now Faf de Klerk with the box kick over the top. And not getting the distance that he wanted, but Anthony Watson has got it now. Conor Murray, out it goes to Elliot Daly, caught by Damian Willemse, just outside of 22 now. Owen Farrell is going to kick this downfield, not going to find touch into the hands of Faf de Klerk now. It is Morne Steyn who's going to go to the air this time. Willie Leroux will be chasing after this one, but it's gone way too far. Faf de Klerk, first attendant there, gives it out to Luke Cowan Dickey for the Lions now. Conor Murray, out to Carl Sinclair to Marco Vunipola. Right on halfway is the Lions now. Brought down by Marco van Staden. Now Owen Farrell again. Goes with a big hoist again this time. Reece Zammit chasing after Colby. Who's going to get this? Morne Steyn is back for it, but he's bundled into touch. So it's going to be a line out between the 10 and the 22-meter line here for the Lions. A bit sloppy there from the Springboks on that account. Right, so Ethan says, I think Rusty just playing it safe with Peter Steph I reckon. Remember, this isn't the official test. It certainly feels like one at the moment, Ethan. Right, Chima says we need another try. So Anthony Watson down at the moment for the Lions. So he's receiving some attention at the moment. Eugene Harrison says, what's the difference between the first 15 and the test matches? So I don't know. It's not too much difference you will get. You'll probably see Willie Leroux, Cheslin Colby, Lukanyam, Dialendi. Maybe Mapimpi comes in for Nkosi. Pollard comes in for Steyn. Then maybe Dan de Pree come in for Jasper Visser. And Kulisi come in for Van Staden. Then Louis Jager maybe in for Franco Mostert. And then the rest. And then Joseph Dweba probably for Bongi Bonambi. So there's still a couple of players missing in this. So let's see. Ethan says, Damien Willems, the Lions have a chance now. Yeah, we don't want to get negative now, Ethan. Come on. Samuel Jones says, wait till Josh Adams is back. LB the Suffer says, set piece a little bit of a worry for us at the moment. It is. Right. It's a 4-point game at the moment, guys. 25 minutes left in this one, and it's anybody's game at the moment. Will the Lions be able to pull this one off, or can South Africa hold on for a great victory today? Sabu Nkosi leading the meters made today with 68, then Watson with 43, Faletau with 42, Curry with 36, and then Colby with 34. So the Lions now, here they come. Navidi on a 10-meter line inside South Africa's half now. Conor Murray out to Maro Itoje. Need to defend South Africa. Conor Murray back to Carl Sinclair. Tackled by Vincent Koch now on a 10-meter line. Here comes the Lions again. Owen Farrell, Elliot Daly, Chris Harris. Out it goes to Anthony Watson. Anthony Watson brought down by Marco van Staden and Morne Steyn. Ball comes back. Conor Murray now. Out it goes to Maro Itoje. Owen Farrell out to Marco Vunipolo. The Lions are now starting to play some rugby in this game. Here they come. Conor Murray, Owen Farrell again throws a little dummy. Brought down by Renard Elstad and Vincent Koch. Still on the 10-meter line is the Lions now. Tom Curry, tackled by Damien Willems and Faf de Klerk. They have lost a bit of ground now as the Lions. Back to Ian Henderson, back inside to Luke Cowan-Dickey. Still great defense from South Africa now. Conor Murray, Owen Farrell goes to the air. And it is chased down now by Elliot Daly here for them. Anthony Watson as well. Look, Kanye Arm has done beautifully again. Pushes off Anthony Watson. Driven back in a tackle there by Marco Vunipolo. Just outside of 22 now, South Africa's got possession. And it's Faf de Klerk with a little box kick over the top. It is chased down, and it's not going to roll out. Tackled by Sabu Nkosi as Elliot Daly. Now Anthony Watson again. He's going to go on a run up to halfway now for the Lions. Conor Murray again. Out to Buniaki. Now Owen Farrell. Out to Elliot Daly. There's space on the outside here for the Lions. They go to the boot. Cheslin Colby have to go back. Reece Amados chasing after this. Will he get hold of Cheslin Colby? Yes, he does. And Cheslin Colby under pressure here on his own try line. Will South Africa get this ball back? He's done beautifully. Is Cheslin Colby there. Now Faf de Klerk out to Franco Mostert right on their own try line as the South Africans. And now they give away a penalty to the Lions. Holding on the ground was Franco Mostert there. And after all that pressure, it is now going to be the Lions with a penalty 5 meters out from the try line. Tap and go from the Lions quickly here. Can they get another try here? Marco Vunipolo. He's going to put his head down. Still about 2 meters out now. Carl Sinclair. Good defense from Marco van Staden again. Now Luke Cowan-Dickey. He's got his hands on the ball. He's going to try and dart his way over the try line. Good tackle from Franco Mostert. Now Chris Harris caught in the fence there by South Africa. And still 5 meters out. Now Maro Itoje so close to the try line. Brought back by Yebeletsebe. 5 meters out now. Can South Africa hold on again? Has it been knocked on? No, it's not knocked on, says the referee. Play on. Simmons has just knocked that ball on. But here comes the Lions and 10 meters out now from the try line. Conor Murray, he's got it, gives it out to Navidi. Tackled by Etzebeth and Vincent Koch. Now Maro Itoje again. Pick and go from him. Still about 7-8 meters out is the Lions now. Carl Sinclair out to Luke Cowan-Dickey again. Still about 6-7 meters out now. Conor Murray out to Bundiaki. Lukanya missed the tackle but brought down quickly there by another defender. Now still about 7-8 meters out is the Lions. Taken by Ian Henderson. And good defense from Vincent Koch that time. Now Conor Murray, Carl Sinclair, Owen Farrell. Out it goes Chris Harris. Long cut up pass to Reece Hammett. Reece Hammett steps Faf de Klerk. But, has he been short of the try line there? Or is it a try to the Lions? Reece Hammett, I think, might be over the try line there. But let's see what the call will be on that one. Reece Hammett so close to the try line. And I think he was short and then tried to go again. So that could be a double movement from the Lions. Let's see what the TMO will decide on this one. Big call coming up here, guys. Initially looked like Louis Rees-Zammit was going to get the try in the corner, but I think he was short of the try line, and then we went for a double movement. So, yeah, defense wins you test matches, says Albert Trutte, and South Africa's definitely defended for dear life today. I think Louis Rees-Zammit not 100% confident that he got this. Lucania, it's Damian Willems, Marco van Staden, and Damian Willems who went to make that tackle. So Rees-Zammit, that he was short of the try line, and then he went for a second dart, again short of the try line, it seemed. So you can argue and say that that was a double movement from Louis Rees-Zammit. So I don't know if we're going to come back for a penalty maybe. So that's on the whitewash, but I do believe that that is a double movement from Louis Rees-Zammit. Wedge Tiger says, Boks, we need this. And Elgin Mook again says, no. Barry says, Boks, come on, Bokke, we can do this. So a big call here from the TMO now. Definitely short on the first account. Then he had another crack. And that's a double movement. It can't be a try, surely. So let's see what Jaco Paper's decision is. We might be coming back for a penalty for offside from South Africa. Eric Davison says both sides worthy opponents, definitely. S.E. Grease says Lions top at the moment. Eugene Harrison says if Sharks are doing 26 at halftime, Lions will not win test matches. Albert says, smash that like button, boys. Only 112 this far. Come on. 550 watching. Press that like button. Right, so let's see what the decision will be here from Jaco Paper. I think it is going to be a penalty. Yeah, it is a penalty against the Lions for a double movement. So penalty to South Africa, 5 meters out from their own try line, right on the right-hand side of the field. So, yeah. Morning, David asked, what is the time in the game? So we've had 59 minutes gone. So 20 minutes to go in this game. It is South Africa now who got that penalty. And Morne Steyn has kicked it into touch for South Africa. Great defense. First from Faf, then from Marco van Staden and Damian Willems to stop Louis Rees-Zammit from scoring. Line up now on the 22-meter line for South Africa. Malcolm Marx to throw this one in. Right, taken in by Ebenetzebeth on the 22-meter line now. South Africa has formed them all here. 20 minutes left in this test match, guys. It's all or nothing for the Lions in this one. They've got more to lose than the South Africa A side today. Right, still mauling is South Africa and making some great meters at the moment. There's South Africa here with the driving maul. All the way up to the 10-meter line they go. Now Faf de Klerk has got this out, going to go with the box kick over the top. Chased down here by South Africa. And it's Jesse Kriel who's on the field as well. But it looks like he came off the Lions' shoulder. So it's going to be a South African lineup on the put-in. Mike Preston, how has Faf done against Murray? He's done very good, Mike. You can clearly see that Faf is in a great league at the moment. And so is Murray as well. But I think... if we have to rate it 2 at the moment, I think it does have to go to Faf de Klerk, apart from the yellow card that he got. Right, Abraham Spanner says next 10 is crucial. Southers need to stop kicking the ball away. Right, the line out now, and a penalty to South Africa there. Players interfering in the line out, so maybe Morne Steyn can have a crack at goal from here. Ian Henderson not happy with that decision. Eric Davison says, wonderful defense from the Boks. So Morne Steyn are going to have a shot at goal here. It's about 5 meters inside the half of the Lions, about 10 meters out from the right-hand touch line. And this is a difficult kick coming up for him. But who will forget his winning kick against the Lions in 2019? LB de Suffer, our World Cup winners are playing well, definitely. Andre van der Berg says, here comes 5 points. The combination of Mornay and Faf, awesome at the moment. You're right, Guru. I say shot at goal. So, yeah, it is going to be Mornay Steyn now with an attempt at goal here for the Springboks. And, yeah, with 18 minutes to go, it's a 4-point game at the moment. He can increase that lead back to the 7-point for them. Yuri Ru again says 2013 is his score. Bot says paper for man of the match. And then Cameron Kleinhans on Highveld, this kick would be easy. But in Cape Town, it's a different story. He struck it well, but it is going to go to the left of the post. So the score remains the same, 17 points to 13. Right, so Dion Ford says, go Bokke. Ferguson now on for Sinclair for the Lions as well. So they are now ringing in those changes as well. Here we go with, Adam Beard also on for Henderson. Owen Farrell with the restart from the 22 now. Here by Jasper Wiese, round about 5 meters inside the half of the Lions. Now the Klerk. Out it goes to Marco van Staden. Support play from Evan Etzebeth. Comes back now to Mornay Steyn, who goes to the air now. The chase is on here. Not the greatest of kick from him, but the ball will spill backwards, and it's into the hands of Maro Itoje for the Lions on the 10-meter line inside their own half now. Conor Murray just got the ball at the back of this ruck for them. Right, Conor Murray with the box kick over the top now. Chased down by Anthony Watson. And it comes back the way of the Lions again through Marco Vunipola up to the 10-meter line now. So those little box kicks now working for the Lions this time round. Pundiaki at scrum off, gives it out to Ferguson. Up to the 10-meter line they go. About 10 meters from the right-hand touch line. Conor Murray again. Oh, not the greatest of pass to Farrell, but he picked it up beautifully. Goes with a cross kick to Louis Rees-Sammet. Has it been knocked on by South Africa? It comes back the way of Conor Murray again. Roundabout on halfway now. Looks like South Africa's counter-rucked this ball. But no, it does come back to South Africa's side. Jesse Creel has got it for the Springboks now. Mornay Steyn. Eben Etzebeth out to Faf de Klerk. It's been charged down here by Tom Curry for the Lions. Back into the hands of Damian Willemse out to Cheston Colby. Oh, tried to Marco Vunipola, but got man and ball there. Oh, got the big bear there. So Faf de Klerk has now got it back for South Africa. Out to Mornay Steyn. He's going to put it to the boot, and he's going to find touch roundabout on a 10-meter line in South Africa's territory. Right, so an injury at the moment to, it seems like Conor Murray. So, yeah, a lot of grunt work there done. A lot of kicking now towards the end. It's all going to come down to who is going to win the kicking battle. Cameron Kleinhans says, Good, what do you think the Boks will be ready to play all the Rugby Champions games in New Zealand and win? That's going to be really tough. I don't know. It's going to be a tricky one. Anthony Rosier has asked, who's on the bench for South Africa? So these were the guys excluding Kwagga Smith and Elton Jantjies, Willem Kriel, Herschel Jantjies, Elkstad, Nicolaas Jansen van Rensburg, Vincent Koch, Connie Westhuizen, and Malcolm Marx. Right. Throw in taken by Tom Curry now at the back. Gives it out to Pundiaki up to the 10-meter line now for the Lions. Conor Murray again. Gives it back to Owen Farrell to Chris Harris. Chris Harris scored on the 10-meter line, and Malcolm Marx has got this ball for South Africa. Penalty coming the way of the Boks on the 10-meter line. Players holding on the ball. Great work from Malcolm Marx that time, and that is a big one. Eric Davison says, excited Guru, the signal went house party style. Steal the line out. Barry says, hope this miss from Mornay Steyn does it, not coming back to haunt them. Then Barry says, go Springboks. So Mornay Steyn now with a kick downfield, and he is going to find touch just inside the 22 of the Lions. Can we seal this game off now? If we can get a try now, this game should be done and dusted. Simslayer Malcolm Marx Abrams Spammer says Marx Joester. Right, so this is as intense as we thought it would have been. I did say at the start that I'm going for the Boks by 10. So yeah, line up just outside of 22 now of the Lions. Malcolm Marx to feed this one. Can South Africa secure this line up? Yes, they do. Evan Edson has got it. And now the maul has been formed here by South Africa. They spin off the back quickly. Out to Reinhard Elkstad. Elkstad just outside of 22 now. Out it goes to Niklaus Janssen van Rensburg. Up to the 22-meter line now. Faf de Klerk waiting for it. Comes back now. Pick and go from driving from South Africa. On the 22-meter line now. Faf de Klerk gets it back now. Gives it out to Malcolm Marx. Still on the 22-meter line. There's South Africa now. Faf de Klerk. Back it comes again with the forward. Skoonie Westhuizen. Now de Klerk again out to Jasper Wisse. We've lost a bit of ground here. Just outside of 22 now, de Klerk. Out it goes to Reinhard Elkstad. Faf de Klerk waiting for it again. Goes with a little box kick into space here. Sabu Nkosi chasing after this. Anthony Watson in trouble, spills the ball over his own try line. Now Elliot Daly is going to clear this ball for the Lions. And where is he going to find touch? Just inside his own 22. So another chance now for South Africa to get this ball and go on an attack. Alexander, Mike Preston, please translate for the Brit. Marx you Easter. It means, well, you're iron, basically, Mike Preston. Easter refers to iron, or man of steel, basically. That is the right way of saying it. Right, Blocks' lineout is an issue at the moment. Whoever scores next wins the game. So South Africa's got this now, and inside of 22, they go with the maul here. Stopped again by the Lions. A penalty advantage coming South Africa's way now, and this is a big moment now. Can South Africa get a try here and seal this game inside of 22? Faf de Klerk waiting for it, gets it out again to Reinhard Elkstad. Great defense from Marco Vunipolo. He's ripped that ball. But the penalty do come back for South Africa there. We've got 11 and a half minutes to go in this game. Ethan says we have loads of metal, iron, lead, all sorts. South Africa not going for goal here, going for touch 5 meters out now. LB de Safa says, I got to say, can't really find a bad game from SA players besides Niekane for his poor scrummaging. Furthermore, it's been really great stuff from South Africa. I have to agree. Cameron Kleinon says, 10 minutes ago, nerves are gone, no more left to bite. Malcolm Marx with the throw into this one. Tad Byrne is now on for Navi for the Lions as well. Taken by Etzebeth at the line out now. Can we form this maul and go on driving? We haven't been that great at mauling today, apart from a couple of times from inside our own 22. So can we do something here? 5 meters out from the try line. Now we start to set this up. Oh, it's been held up. And we're not going to get this ball out. Surely it's going to be a scrum down to the Lions. Yes, it is. So that ball not working out for South Africa. It has not been made playable. And it's going to be a scrum to the Lions. And that's a big moment. Bot says no mauls left. Barry says Lions on SA Mercy now. Ethan, by the looks of it, at least we should be competitive in a test series. Longest 11 minutes of my life. Well done, says Daddy Stu. Well done, Lions. Albie says Paper is so bad at officiating the ball. So that could have easily been another penalty to South Africa. I agree with you there, Albie the Suffer. Mike Preston says, you mean excellent Lions defense at the mall? Surely. Yeah, it was excellent defense as well. So don't take anything away from that. What you drink for today, Guru? It is just Coke today. Nothing more, Barry. Right, so the scrum now taken up from Conor Murray to Bundiaki. Still about 10 meters out from their own try line. Right in the middle of the field now is the Lions. Conor Murray waiting to set this up with a box kick over the top now. He is going to go with it, and not really chasing down is Anthony Watson into the hands of Cheslin Colby on halfway. beats Maro Teje, nearly beats Marco Vunipolo up to the 10-meter line. Great defense from Marco Vunipolo. Now it comes back to Niklas Janssen van Rensburg up to the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory now. De Klerk gets it out to Kuniwa Stazen. Kuniwa Stazen puts his head down on the 10-meter line again. Comes back again to Niklas Janssen van... No, Reinhard Elkstad. Still on the 10-meter line, right on the middle of the field now. Faf de Klerk waiting for this ball to come out. We've got 9 minutes left in this game. Faf de Klerk waiting for it, going with the box kick over the top now. It is going to be chased down by Sabu Nkosi, but it is beautifully taken by Anthony Watson on the 22-meter line now for the Lions. Connor Murray getting it out to Sam Simmons, out to Buniaki. Good tackle from Nkosi, and Kuniwa stays in there. 5 meters outside their own 22 is the Lions now. Luke Cowan-Dickey puts his head down. The Lions need to keep hold of this ball or try and get out of their own 22. Tapburn waiting for it now. Connor Murray goes with another box kick over the top. This time chased down by Anthony Watson, taken by Cheslin Colby on her halfway line. Big counter ruck here from the Lions. Great work from them. Have they got this? No, South Africa's got it back to Jasper Wissa. We need a scrum off now. Cheslin Colby dotting down at scrum off. Now Faf de Klerk is coming in as well. Cheslin Colby moves out. Penalty advantage to South Africa here. And that is a big one as well. Bonestay knocks it on. But we are coming back for that penalty to South Africa right on halfway. About, 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Right, what will Morne Steyn decide to do? He did have the distance last time round, but I guess that this one is a little bit difficult because the penalty is actually not 10 meters out. It's about 5 meters out from the from the left-hand touchline. And now Kuniwa stays him down at the moment here for South Africa. Barry asking, how do you feel of them extending lockdown for 2 more weeks? No, it's all right. I work from home anyway, so it's not really affecting me that much, Barry, apart from the fact that all the liquor stores are closed, so I've run out of stuff. Gillian says, SA, it's time to seal the win. No yellow cards, please, says Eugene Harrison. And do it again, Morne, you know you can. Abraham Spanners go for the line. Caleb Naidu says South Africa is a dominant force in rugby. Barry, the nation will destroy everything. Yeah, right. So, hate licorice anyway, says Daddy Stew. Wedge Tiger says kick. So, let's see what South Africa decides to do. I don't see that they've made a decision just yet. But I guess it might be a little bit too far this time on for Morne Steyn. Herschel Yankees now also on the field now for Faf de Klerk. And let's see, it doesn't look like they're going to go for goal from here. They are going to maybe set up a line out. And Mike Preston says, no, another week with rugby and no bearders. Deepest sympathies. And then Matt Havoc has South Africa not made any points in the second half, which is kind of true. We haven't scored any points in the second half. Brian Benitez says, where is Kwagga? So he's not playing today. The Mike Preston Lions are running out of time and are in the wrong part of the paddock. Block says, Herschel gaan score, Papa. Right, so on the 22-meter line, it is going to be Malcolm Marx to throw in another line out for South Africa. We've got 6.5 minutes to go in this one, and it's anybody's game at the moment. Malcolm Marx to feed this one for South Africa. Ebenezer has got it again for them now. Right on the 22, they form them all again. And now they're starting, it's gone down. And will South Africa get this ball out? Yes, they will. Faf is still on the field, so I don't know where Herschel Yankees is on at the moment for. Right, can South Africa do something with this one? Comes out to Niklas Janssen van Rensburg. 5 meters out from the 22. Morne Steyn's dropped back in the pocket. It's gone for the drop goal. And it's gone to the left, unfortunately. So it is going to be a 22-meter restart now for the British and Irish Lions. And Manella says, Lions are a very strong team in every game during second halves. We have to play 80 minutes. Kick downfield here from the Lions into the hands of Mornay Steyn. Roundabout on the 10-meter line. He goes to the air now. Chased down by Herschel Yankees. Taken by Elliot Daly on the 10-meter line. Inside Lions territory now. Connor Murray waiting for this to come out. Gives it out to Ferguson. Up to the 10-meter line. He goes. Quick ball coming back for the Lions now. Connor Murray out to Owen Farrell, who's going to go to the air this time round. Anthony Watson chasing this down. Cheslin Colby's underneath it. He's got it on the 10-meter line for South Africa now. Faf de Klerk waiting for it to come out. Gives it out to Reinhard Elkstad on the 10-meter line. Needs support now. Faf de Klerk going with the box kick to the top. Not a greatest of kick. Chases down it himself. Recover it beautifully there for South Africa. Now South Africa has got it on the 10-meter line still. Cheslin Colby now at scrum half. Waiting for this to come out now. Gives it out to Franco Mostert. Slow ball coming back now for South Africa. Big counter ruck from the Lions. Faf de Klerk with another box kick over the top. This one is much better. Chased down by Sabu Nkosi. Elliot Daly's got it. Big tackle from Damian Willems on him. Do they get it back? Yes, they will. Now Owen Farrell. He goes with a little grubber kick to Louis Rees-Zammit. Louis Rees-Zammit has got it on halfway. Kicks it ahead again. But into touch it goes. And it's going to find touch roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside South Africa's half. Eugene Harrison, the crowd in stands very quiet tonight. There is no crowd in the stands, Eugene. Boks need to be better, says Jacques Rousseau. And then Ethan says, Matt Havoc, respect your elders, that pensioner is Mornay. Bart says, crowd need to cheer them. And then Caleb Nyder, no, so close to a win, which is truly nerve-wracking. Ebenet's a bit down at the moment for the Boks. Now he's up again. So they should be fine. We've got 4 minutes left in this one. Albert Tritter says 4 long minutes to come. Absolutely. Well, great performance from the Lions in the second half. Don't take anything away from them. But our defense have been really brilliant today. And again, it is really good from South Africa to see the defense are solid. I'm pretty confident that we're going to win this test series because we do still short a couple of key players as well. We all know that the Lions still haven't put them in their best team yet. So, yeah, really excited to see how the test series is going to go. Eric Davison, this is test rugby. LB de Suffer should take our starters off the pitch. Right, here we come with a driving maul now from South Africa. And this is looking much better. Why can't we maul like this on our own, on the try line? We're doing it in our own half, but we're just not able to get it from inside that 5-meter line. Right, penalty advantage coming the way of South Africa. Malcolm Mark spins off that maul now. Faf de Klerk is going to run sideways now, puts a little cross kick in for Herschel Yankees. He gets it, but hammered into touch by Elliot Daly there. And will we come back for a penalty to South Africa there? Caleb Nyder says, composure is key now. And Eugene Harrison, Fatum Fluffy. That's the Lions' best team, says Dolly Dolly. Now they still have a few players out. 2 left, don't make a right, says Eugene Harrison. Right, so with 2.5 minutes to go in this one, South Africa now have a penalty and run on the 10-meter line. Mornay Steyn kicking you downfield and is looking for touch roundabout on the 10-meter line of the Lions now. We just need to hold on for another 2 minutes, guys. Then we have won this game. Our South African A side, if you can call it that. Now, this is a full-blown test squad. So, congratulations. Well, is the congratulations too early? We'll have to wait and see. Still 2 minutes to go. But you can say congratulations to both teams for giving a great, great game so far. Mike Preston says, that's encouraging to hear. With all respect to the Sharks, there are a few periods when tackling seem to be gone out of fashion, which I agree completely. Bubble bath party tonight, says Squiz Lewis. Right, so the line out taken by South Africa on the 10-meter line. They form them all again now. 5 meters from the right-hand touchline. It's been ripped by the Lions, and here they come now on the counter-attack. Owen Farrell out to Puniaki. Caught by Damian Willems in the midfield now. Up to the 10-meter line goes the Lions. Still a minute and a half to go. Driven back in a tackle is Chris Harris by Damian Willemse again and Jesse Krill. Taken forward here by the Lions now. Owen Farrell out to Elliot Daly. Van der Klerk misses the tackle, and here comes Elliot Daly. Nearly up to halfway he goes, but it's been stolen by South Africa. But penalty to the Lions now, and we should be in for a cracking final minute with that penalty. Surely going to be kicked to touch, and the Lions will have an attacking line-out inside South Africa's half with a minute to go. Right, Phoenix says, come on, Springboks. So we'll have to wait and see how that is going to go. Big trouble coming up. Owen Farrell was the guy who instigated that fight with a bad tackle on Van der Klerk. Well, not really a tackle, but either way, it's a line out to the Lions on the 22-meter line in South Africa's half, and now it's trouble here. Thrown from Luke Cowan-Dickey, taken by Tatburn now. Tom Curry off the back, gives it out to the back line, who's going to run it straight at South Africa here. Inside the 22 now, Ferguson. Oh, he's knocked it on. It's going to be a scrum down to South Africa, and surely that has got to be the ball game. We just need to win the scrum and kick it out, and it will be the end of the game. Eugene Harrison says, we're not sure the players I can come out of a retirement. Herman Ellis says, I need a beer. So let's see if South Africa can hang on to the scrum. Down the line, feel satisfied. Gillian says, phew. Champagne bottles getting ready. And Eugene Harrison says 47 and still run circles around him. Right, so the last push now for South Africa, says Wedge Tiger. And the last scrum of this game, time is up on the clock. And we just need to secure the scrum and we win this game. 17 points to 13 with a scrum to come to South Africa. Let's hope we don't choke like France did. Oh, big scrum here from the Lions. South Africa, oh. What's the call here from Jaco Paper? That scrum went down at 100 miles per hour. But we will have a reset scrum here. Albert Ritter says, Boks making all South Africans very, very proud. And Philippa says, don't fuff it up now. Right, so the last scrum of the game, guys. Can South Africa hold on and get this win? Alexander Weideman says, great commentary, Guru. Thank you, Alexander. Simsley, we're very worried some South Africa did not get any points second half. Right, let's see. Last scrum. Van der Klerk to feed this one. Inside the 22 of South Africa. Big pressure coming from the Lions. Another big scrum here. Van der Klerk has got it. Oh, it's been kicked forward here by Lukania or Damian Willemse into touch. How did we manage to get that one? Damian Willemse kicks it into touch. Van der Klerk nearly made a mess of it at the end of that one when he came out. The ball spilled loose and Damian Willemse gave it a soccer kick into touch. And that's the victory for South Africa. 17 points to 13. The Springboks have beaten the British and Irish Lions today. Great effort from the boys. And what a second half this has been. You won't get it closer than this, guys. 17 to 13 with trouble in paradise in the 22 with the last scrum. And we just managed to get it done. Albert Richter says, Guru is the best in the business. Thanks, Guru. Thank you, Albert, for that one. And then Johannes Payne, nice job, Boko, good commentary. And Albie the Suffer says, I tell you what, I'm really, really worried about our set piece. Scrum didn't work once and lineouts wasn't good. More fail. We'll sort that out. I'm sure we will. Pongi Manambi back. Frans Malherbe not playing today. The likes of Louis de Jager coming in as well. Maybe Dwayne Vermeulen as well. Hopefully he'll be back. And then Peter Steph de Toey will also be back as well. So not too much worried at this stage of the series. I mean, if South Africa B team, like Flash Gore mentioned it, can win a Brazilian Lions, then those Springboks sure as hell can. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. You guys have been absolutely great. And yeah, if you guys feel free to make a donation, you can just click on the $ at the bottom of the live stream as well, guys. Really appreciate the support, and I will see you guys next time around when we get ready for the All Blacks versus Fiji on Saturday morning. But until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Have a pleasant evening and go and celebrate the Springboks victory. Until then, guys, this is the Rugby